G'day. It always starts that way. It always starts off like triple checking everything's all good. The first and last time I'm gonna post in the chat. Hello Max, hello Psychic Bear, and hello King. You get the amazing honour of happening to be the first people on the stream. Hello Crockpot. I don't know if you guys should be proud of being the first people on my stream, or if you guys should be embarrassed. I don't know, you guys can choose. So, we've got a few things that we're doing today. First of all, I'm going to put in my earrings that I forgot to put in this morning because I'm retarded. Secondly, I'm going to apologize because I'm a tad bit late, and I know that. I slept in, if I'm being perfectly honest. I'm impressed. Prembarrass. So, yeah. There we go. We got party poppers today, as we should. That's the whole, like, thing on the stream. I want to see if we can maybe get to 210 today. Like, I'm not saying, but yeah. I'm happy for you, fam. You have 200 plus. Thank you. I am really happy about that too. That's like super duper crazy for me. I cannot believe I have 200 subscribers. Yeah, no, it's just really weird that I have 200 subscribers now. I mean, like, honestly, I thought it was gonna take like a year to get to 200, but so here I am. You have like 500 subs. Yeah, I remember on that stream you gained a lot of subs too, so I wasn't alone, so that was pretty fun. My cat's just legit did some moto thing, like, oh gee. I'm gonna make a shout out for you now, okay? Why does this always happen? Every single stream, what happens is that someone says, like, oh, I'm gonna make a shout out for you. And then, like, I have a little miniature, like, freak out. And then they go and do it. And then I get, like, 5 or 6 people, like, come over and be like, hey, squad fam, like, this really cool person told me about you. Just like Loki, I'm gonna subscribe. And then, like, I don't know how to react. My cat was sleeping and my other cat jumped out of a box and walked over to her. And did it so fancy, too. And it's just like, wow. That's cats, fam. Cats be wicked. I'm gonna try and work on this animation, but I've kind of, like, lost faith in it. It looks like it's just not gonna work out. Or at least it's definitely not working out the way I wanted it to. Kinda looks a bit retarded. Not gonna lie. But I'm definitely gonna get started on another animation today, so... Heyo, squad fam! Hey, Max. I sound retarded because I just woke up. Not just woke up, but I woke up about like 20 minutes ago. But I was awake much earlier. The problem was that I had all these alarms set to get up, but I kept putting them on snooze. And then when I actually did need to get up, I was like, yeah, nah, fuck it. So... yeah. Alright, let's do the first in-between. So, yeah. To be fair, it is my fault. But we're here now, so what are you gonna do? And it is good to see everybody. It's really nice when you hop on chat in the morning and everyone's just like there waiting. It's like, oh, I'm not alone on this planet. There are others out there who understand the animation. They understand. so... Oop. Gotta adjust my fucking brush size. Thick yeet. 8. Come on. Give me a... No, 1's a bit too small. Give me a 2. Brilliant. Perfect thickness. But, yeah. The last stream was really epic, just in terms of, like, the sheer quantity of subscribers that we got, and, like, the vibe and everything like that. I mean, I must admit, getting to let off, like, I think it was, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Getting to let off 13 party poppers was pretty legit. Like, pretty wicked. Not even gonna lie. I did not think we'd be letting off that many. But we did, so we rock. Hey, Lavender Sheep, nice to see you. It was really awesome to put you in the last video, sort of. At least to, like, have your artwork in the last video. That was lit. That was really, really lit. Wow, you missed that. Yeah, you did, actually. Yeah, we hit 200 in the last stream, so that was pretty awesome. Aw, thank you, Lavender Sheep. It's so weird having people, like, do all these shout-out videos and stuff like that, and I'm just like, I don't know, I don't deserve this love. It just keeps coming. I was happy. Oh my... Thank you, Psychic Bear. I'll have to have that. I'll have to have a look at that. When I fix this head up, which should be on way more of a twist, that is better. You can always tell the direction of the skull based on where the ear is placed. Alright, wait, I gotta have a look at this shout out. I may be procrastinating against animation, but this is important. It's always so interesting to see them. Hey, we did get a new subscriber. Holy shit. Hello, random new subscriber. Elijah Chen. If Elijah Chen is watching, let me know so I can let off the first party popper of the day. It's... Oh my god, I forgot already. Shit. And if Elijah Chen is not in the chat, can somebody, like, get her and be like, hey... Or at least I assume it's a her. Yes, I assumed their gender. So I grab them and be like, hey... Can I get a win in the chat? Get party poppers if you subscribe. It's lit. That's the whole point. Oof, my shout out is the improvement vid. That's good. No, I like that. I like the idea of being associated with, like, improvement. I'll do it because she's my sub. Alright. Alright. I just wanted to have her party popper. You don't understand the struggles. It's always so interesting when, like, I get new subscribers on stream and then they don't show up for their party popper, and I'm just kind of like, well, that's the main draw. That's like going to a car shop where they offer you a car for cheaper, but then you pay full price anyway. It's like, you subscribe on stream for the party poppers, damn it. And for your fans' little bitties. No, I'm joking. Let's not talk about your fans' boobs. Your fans' painfully mediocre boobs. What drawing tablet do you use? I use the Cintique, the Wacom Cintique 13 HD tablet. So it's a screen display tablet. So I am looking at what I'm drawing, basically. Yeah. I got it. Shit, this tablet's probably 5 years old now. I got it from my parents. I spent an entire summer saving up leftover cash. Like, I worked a shitty cash in hand job at a fish and chip shop, which was terrible. It was awful. But I did that for an entire summer and I saved up every single penny. Like, even when we went out, my parents were like, oh, you know, you can go get like a sausage roll or something. I was like, nope, that money's for my tablet. But it was $1,000 Australian, so that's like, I think it's like 1,600 USD. And so like over the course of that summer, I saved up I think like $500, which to me at the time was like massive, like holy shit. But then the crushing reality of not being able to afford it still kind of like set in. And then one day I came home from school, my parents called me out from my bedroom, and there it was sitting on the kitchen table, and I just screamed. I legit just screamed. And yeah, and this drawing tablet's just kind of like been there ever since. Oh my god, we got another subscriber. Wow. You have the Huon Huon? I can never say their brand name. The Canvas 12 Pro. Yeah, 100%. I think I had one similar to that before I had that one. I've had a few tablets, actually. Not gonna lie. I think I've had 3, but this one has definitely been my best so far. But I'm thinking about upgrading soon because the demands from my laptop are getting larger. And the screen display size is awesome, but I definitely think I could handle like a bigger one. And I have got money lying around for it that I saved up a little while ago. So yeah, and also because it's 6 years old, that's another thing that you have to take into consideration with like Wacom tablets and screen display tablets, is that they will die a lot quicker. Like if we're having a discussion about which tablets to get, definitely keep in mind the fact that like Wacom tablets, especially the pen displays, they will start to like perish a lot earlier than say your regular pen display. I mean, pen tablet. You have a Samsung. Well, that's good. Yeah, they're good because they're a computer and a tablet. Isn't it? Is that the one that you have? I'm pretty sure that's the one that you're talking about. They're pretty good. Came and I've got 2 brand new subscribers and they're not even in the chat, so I can't like give them their party popper and it's making me sad. If they don't show up, in like the next 10 minutes, then I'm just gonna do the party poppers without them. Then we can get a big F in the chat. I always like people to see their party poppers, but sometimes they're just not here. I'm like, why squad fam? Well, new squad fam. I only have the tablet I animate on Flipperclip in Gacha Studio if I'm lazy. Ah, okay. I animate in Adobe Animate. A lot of my animation friends say I should upgrade to a better software, and on one hand, like, yes, I agree, but then on the other hand, Adobe is freaking expensive, and Adobe is actually like the cheapest one compared to a lot of like animation softwares. Hello, Dean Draws. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for being in the chat to receive your party popper. My gosh. I'm working on a Hamilton animation. Hell yeah. Alright, first party popper of the day for Dean Draws. Should it go up in the air, at the camera, or at the microphone? Alright. By the way, thank you very much for subscribing, Dean Draws. Whenever somebody subscribes, they get a party popper, because it's a little party every time someone subscribes. So that's the way I say thank you. But yeah, no, thank you very much for subscribing. Up? Alright. Up is always fun because then it like parachutes down. Alright. 3, 2, oh, woo. It's always annoying. That one had barely any confetti. Get out of here. Unless it all went up on the top shelf. I don't know. Look at that. That's terrible. I'm sorry, Dean Draws. That was awful. Oh well, the microphone's got a little bit of a thing going on. That's another thing that we do. We get the confetti and we put it on the microphone so the microphone has a little wig. Little weave going. Alright, there we go, Road. Actually, can we figure out a name for the microphone? Plus. But also, thank you very much, Dean Draws, for subscribing, just in general. Like, thank you. Welcome to the Mad family. We're pretty crazy here. You missed it! No! Well, those other 2 people who subscribed, they didn't stick around for their, party popper, so I'm gonna have to let off party poppers without them, and that is sad. Very sad. Can I get an F in the chat? How about, by the way, I'm working on the bench meme, your gift, and the worms meme. Ah, hell yeah. Also, on today's stream, I'm gonna finish off, your art gift, Crockpot, for contributing to this community so much. But I'll work on that towards the end, because I like to segregate, what I work on by time. So I'm going to work on the animation first, and then I'm going to work on your art gift at the end. Name the mic Maddie. Oh my god, Maddie the mic. Maddie Daddy the mic. Daddy Maddie the mic. Mike Jr. Daddy Maddie Mike Jr. No, this is getting too mental now. Or is it? Maddie the Daddy Mike Jr. I like that. 90% because it's awful. I'm an artist, as you might tell from my name. Any tips for improvement? Absolutely, I love giving tips for improvement. Very generally speaking. And again, very, very generally speaking, if you want to improve, it sounds dumb, but it requires work every day, but it requires conscious work every day. So whenever you're working on animation or on art, you need to actively pick out something that you're not very good at, and you need to target that. And my way of overcoming things is to start off like your drawing session by doing something that's way too difficult for your skill set, like something you know for a fact that you're going to fail at, right? And then you go back to the thing that you're originally a bit like scared to do, and magically you'll find that like it's not that difficult anymore. My kind of like number one tip is to like always like try going out 10 steps ahead. It's kind of like when you're in a video game and you can go to the boss battle before you're ready, and you go there and you get your ass kicked, and then when you're fighting like the little boars in the forest, it's like really super easy. I think of that the same way with art. Like, try the boss battle before you try taking on the level 1 NPCs, and you know, and you'll see where you need to improve, and you'll see where you're kind of like faltering and flailing and stuff like that. Like, I can show you. Last night, I took on one of my art fears. I'll bring it out. I'll show you. Here we go. Okay. Alright. So, one of my number one fears in art is A, Photoshop, because I'm not very good at it, and B, doing like scenery and kind of like inspired sketchy stuff like that. Like, that's one of the things that I've always found most difficult, and that's a part of my requirement for like my university course, So, I started off by doing, like, a really detailed perspective drawing, which I did not keep because it was garbage. I started off by doing a really detailed perspective drawing, and it sucked. And then I went back, and I got some, reference pictures, and I slapped them down on a PSD file, and I just went to town, and I found that all of a sudden, it was a lot easier to articulate my ideas when I had tried something that was really, really difficult. And also because I knew exactly what I was trying to, because I knew it was what I was exactly trying to, like, target. So yeah, and this is what I ended up coming up with, and I'm pretty proud of it. You know, all things considered. Which, by the way, this is work that may be contributing to a certain web series called Six Vacancies. Just saying. But yeah, so Dean Draws, I hope that's really helpful. If you have any more questions, feel free to pop them in the chat, because I love giving advice to, like, to younger artists, because I wish I had gotten that advice when I was younger. So yeah, feel free to ask more questions. Like, I'm always happy. How do you do your background? I can't draw sideways, people. Alright, well, I'll get to you in a second, Max Valentine, but I am drawing a sideways person right now, so I think it would be helpful for me to talk about that. Sideways people are hard. Can you criticize my art later, maybe, Lomao? Absolutely, no problems. I would love to criticize your art later. By the way, those other two people have not shown up, so we're gonna do the party popper now. And trois. Alright. First one, camera, mic, air. Second one, camera, mic, air. Your vote. Is my art realistic or non-realistic? Non-realistic. 100% cartoon. I love cartoons. Yeah, definitely the cartoon person. What do you think I can improve on? I think I'm good at drawing human proportions, eyes, hands, but you're not sure. Can Trav criticize my art? Drogo Barco, hello, welcome. I haven't seen you around here. If you subscribe, Dogogo Barco, you'll get a party popper, which we're gonna let off a few now. So we've got Cam. Alright, first of all, 3, 2, 1. Oh, thick yeet. That was explosive. Alright, this one's gonna go on the mic. Oh, you did subscribe. Alright, well, we're gonna do another one then. Alright, and then we got another one for the air. 3, 2, 1. Woo! I love letting off explosives on my stream. Alright, and then the confetti. Woo! We've already got a nice little weave happening for the microphone. Look at this. Oh! It's looking so pretty. Alright, and Doggo Go Barco, where do you want your party popper? The FBI heard that. Shit, I hope not, fam. Doggo Go Barco, where do you want your party popper to go? Air, cam, mic. We haven't had a microphone one yet today, though, so... Yeah. You get the vote because you're the subscriber, which, by the way, thank you so much for subscribing. Both you, Doggo Go Barco, and Dean Draws. It means so, so much to me for people to subscribe. Up. Alright, in the air. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Oh, I love it when they drift down and you see them go past the camera. It's always nice. Your one had lots of confetti. Beautiful. We've already got a lovely little weave happening for the microphone. Look at that. Beautiful. You're looking gorgeous, Daddy Matty Mike. Woot woot. Alright, so drawing sideways people. Really difficult. But, so I'm going to do like a little sideways sketch here. I'm going to try and answer all of your questions as much as I can. Drawing sideways people, what I would suggest, and this is what I did to get better at drawing people from different angles, is to draw a character sheet like this. How are you so good at sideways people with bodies? I'll explain. So draw your character from the front, right? Like so. Really shittily. Right? And then once you've drawn the character from your front, you can identify the proportions. So that's roughly where the chin sits, roughly where the eye line sits. This is where the bust sits, the shoulders sit. Alright, and then you go back down. Obviously, you do this a lot more neat than me. Then again, you draw the head, and then you draw the chin line, roughly sitting at the same height. And then you've got the torso, like that. And then you work on the gluteus. Then you draw the legs in, and your shoulders in. And then you've kind of like got it down. That's a very, very rough description, but the idea is that you slowly break it down. For some people it's easy to go front ways, sideways, and then give 3/4 a go. For other people it's easier to go front ways, 3/4, sideways. But that's a really, really good way to kind of go about drawing sideways people. Can you respond to my question? Uwu. Yes, I can. Sorry, there's just lots of questions right now. Your question was, what do you think I can improve on? I think I'm good at drawing human proportions, eyes and hands, but you don't know. I think it would definitely be having characters that are a bit more open and physically, what's the term? A bit more physically dynamic. That's the word I'm looking for, because right now, Crockpot, the way you kind of draw characters, you definitely keep a lot of their limbs close to the body, like this, and that makes it really easy to like draw characters very, very quickly, and it is kind of like a comfort zone thing. And I remember doing that when I was younger. I used to draw almost all of my characters exclusively with like either their arms in the middle, their arms on their hips behind their back, behind their neck, or in their pockets, because that's a really good way of kind of like cheating in a sense, like avoiding having to do like the really tricky positions. But then like I think one way that you could improve massively is like expanding out. Oh my god, hello Peyton Fox 124. You just subscribed while I was in the middle of a rant. And by the way, all of this advice applies to everybody, not just like the person who asked the question. Always something to keep in mind. And then when I started going to like, I'm a freehander, so I do that on accident. Oof, I'll fix that though. Yeah, no problems. And like, always keep in mind that criticism is there for you to improve, not to like attack your character or something like that. But yeah, when I was in like art class and everything like that, my art teacher would always push me to like draw characters in more dynamic positions. So one way you can do that is by having a line of action, like I just drew there. So, you know, so say for example, you want them to be slumped over, the line of action will be like that, and then you'll draw the body going in that way. And then you'll have like their arms sitting on their side or something, or maybe they're telling somebody off. Like that. Like that's a more dynamic pose. So yeah. So here's a sub. So how you be? I am good. Thank you for subscribing. Peyton Fox, you get a party popper for subscribing. Woo! Do you want it to go into the camera, up into the air, or into the microphone? We haven't had a microphone one yet today, so you could be the first, but like, what do you do? And if you don't know what a party popper is, it's like a little mini explosive confetti cannon. And if I pulled the thing in my face, I'd probably go blind or something like that. I don't know. But it's super fun to do for new subscribers, and thank you for subscribing. But yeah, no, Crockpot, and definitely like everybody else who's like watching, yeah, just always be pushing for more dynamic poses. Avoid being in the trap of like keeping all your limbs really close into the body and everything like that. So yeah, into the microphone. Hell yeah. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Thick nut. Oh, we lost some of the confetti. No! It's always good when you do it on the microphone, though, because it's like instant wig for the mic. That's another thing that we do here. We try and give the microphone a wig, because the poor microphone is bald. Poor microphone. Not because of, like, chemotherapy or anything like that. The mic is just, like, prematurely losing their hair. Poor buddy! Ow, my ears. Oh, yeah, I should probably, like, let people know that, like, yeah. You lost a sub? No! Ah, Peyton Fox, thank you. For the party poppers in the chat. Dean Draws asks, can you swing by my channel and tell me what I can improve on or change? I can absolutely do that, just not on stream. If you hop onto the Discord, or if you just remind me, no problems. I am very happy to leave a very detailed comment about how you can improve, and I think a few of the people in the chat can testify to that. I leave like a full paragraph being like, you know, talking about like all the techniques you can use, like the areas where you're not quite like nailing it. Like, yeah, I'm very happy to leave you a detailed comment, because I know what it feels like to be like a younger artist and to just kind of be like, can somebody please tell me where to fix my art? I don't know what to do. So yeah, if there's anything in particular that you want me to review, just link it in the Discord and I'll leave you like a very thorough, full critique in your comments section after the stream is over. I love doing that. Doggo Go Barco says, can you see what I can improve on, please? I've been trying to work on stuff, but I don't really have any specific advice to go off of. I know my style's pretty cartoony, but that's all I've got. Same thing. I try to avoid going to people's channels on stream, just because, like, I mean, I'm supposed to be animating, and, B, it gets really, difficult when, like, everybody wants me to go to their channel. So yeah. Where can I find your Discord? The link for the Discord is in the description of this stream, so you can hop on there. You can hop on over to the Discord. We have a Discord called Post Art Here in the Mad Family Discord. Just hop on over there and post whatever you want. A link to your YouTube channel, a link to a specific video that you want reviewed, or you can just drop like one of your artworks in there, and I am more than happy to check it out and leave you like a very thorough, like, this is where you can improve. Thank you all join the Discord chat. Awesome! I'm so glad that you're here, man. I love having new people on board. It's so great. Like, most importantly, it's really like amazing to have like a little mini art community. I feel like such a like maternal figure. I'm like, alright, children, and this is how you can improve your art. Like, I feel like the old shaman of like this art community. It's like, it's so wholesome. Crockpot says, by the way, I just want to know, because my friends tell me this all the time, and I just want to know, what would you label my style look like? For example, creepy, cute, anime, and other. My friends say I'm more anime, but I don't know. I'd probably just say kind of like cartoony anime. Like, there are definitely some creepy elements of it, but like it's nothing like outside of the norm of the animation meme community. So yeah, I'd probably just say like cartoony anime. Yeah, but I mean, like, it's way too early to kind of like distinguish your style, and I'd always suggest like avoiding putting yourself into like a box in terms of like your style, because like it's it feels good when you feel like you can align yourself with a style or a certain way of drawing, but at the same time it's not very productive, and I try to get myself out of that habit. You sent Maddie a very weird picture. Oh lord. Oh, here we go. My phone is on 5%. Oh no! Dean, you just got here! No! Devin Beasley. I'm not really an artist. I don't feel like I'm ever really going to be. That's not where my talents lie, but I do enjoy watching the process. Well, that's fantastic. I mean, that's the thing though, is that like in art and animation and everything like that, A lot of people kind of forget that, like, there are a lot of people behind the scenes who aren't necessarily the animators or the film directors. Not saying that, like, that's, like, your passion to go forward and pursue, but, like, you know, definitely not everyone needs to be, like, an animator or a cartoonist. I mean, it's not a particularly glorious job anyway. I mean, I sit here bringing silly-looking cartoon characters to life. You'll be right back. Alright, see you in a second, Doggo Go Barko. Alright, now I just need to double-check what Lavender Sheep put into the Discord. Nothing? Critiques? Criticize! Oh, very cute. Alright, I'll criticize that after the stream. Can't do criticize. Critiques mid-stream. It's not very productive. By the way, Loki, to any young animators out there, definitely avoid having too much detail in your work like I do. Don't do what I do. What I do gives me cancer. What I do is never worth it. Yeah. Having too much detail in your work is very much cancerous. The baby with the fighting gear. Yeah, I saw that before the stream started. I'm so glad that I have that in my life now. Yuki and the Crown. Hoi, I came from Psychic Bear's channel. She made a video for you. So, you gained more subs. Woohoo! Did you subscribe, Yuki? Because if you did, oh my gosh, we get to do another party popper. Dude, Jesus Christ. the rate at which the Mad family is growing is pretty intense. Like, I'm not gonna lie. She was concerned. I'm always concerned. I'm always concerned for you Motley crew. Like, you're always coming up with the weirdest shit. Like, yeah, Yuki, if you subscribed, Yuki gets a party popper. Hell yeah. My phone died. I had to get on my crappy computer. Oh, rest in peace, Dean's phone. But luckily you have your crappy computer, and I hope you can enjoy the stream just as much from there. Yeah. But yeah, if you subscribed, we can do a party popper for you. What's our sub count out right now? I'm so curious. Oh my... We're at 209, squad fam! That's... Because I was thinking though... Yes, I did subscribe. Ooh, first time I see this channel and I already love it. Oh, thank you, Yuki. Yuki, do you want your party popper in the camera, up in the air, or on the microphone? Either way, the mic's little wig is going to improve. It's so cute. But, yeah, chat. Throw in your votes now. You decide, America. It's so weird because I honestly didn't think that, like, we'd get to 110 today, because, like, when you write, like, can we get to 200 subscribers in the title, like, people will subscribe just to see you get to 200, but, like, the fact that we're growing so fast now is just, like, is mind-blowing. But yeah, how's this animation going? Alright, not as dynamic as I had have hoped. Just go crazy. Alright, we are going to go... What? I don't know what to do. We're gonna go into the microphone. Alright, if anybody is wearing headphones, this is your warning now. We're about to let off a miniature explosive into the microphone. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Now, you guys think these look super safe, but they're not. Alright? There's smoke coming out of it, which you can't see. And sometimes they actually do, like, hit my hands and hurt a little bit. But it's all worth it for the Mad family. Let's get these going. Come on. More streamers. No. Sometimes they don't roll out properly. Well, it's gunpowder. Yeah, it is gunpowder. You're supposed to hold them like a very certain way. Like every party popper. Holy shit, I'm running out. Even without headphones, my ears hurt. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yay, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Yuki. I mean, you probably really shouldn't look straight at them. I mean, like, it's not like they're gonna go off unless you pull the string. But it says do not point either towards face or other person. Do not fire closer than 30 centimeters away from the ear. Oops. Use only under close adult supervision. Well, I'm an adult. I'm 100% adult. I promise. Flameproof contents. No. What? It says flameproof and then it says contents flammable. Dyes used soluble in water. Does not contain more than 0.25 grams of explosive compound. Right. Does that mean that, like, if you cut a shit ton of them open and got them all together and then you could make, like, a little miniature explosive? I wonder. Anyways, but thank you for subscribing, Yuki. We're really glad to have you here in the Mad family. And yeah. By the way, another thing that, like, I was so shocked about last week was, like, all the fan art and stuff. That was really mental. I can't wait to, like, flammable but fireproof. Dude, it legit says that. I'm not joking. Alright, let's see if we can, like, get the camera to see the instructions. I'm not joking. It says it's flammable, but it's fireproof. Alright, let's get that right in the camera. Come on. Please adjust. It says just underneath the bold lettering halfway down. It says flammable, but fireproof. It's like, come on, man. On Discord, I sent something for you to criticize my art. Alright, awesome. I cannot wait to see it later. Oh, we're seeing some more art in the post art here, Discord. I can't wait to criticize your work. Alright. It's very good. I'm just going to say now, just off of a quick overview, it's very colourful, very cute. I like your cartoon style, so we love that neutral chaos. Hell yeah. Love it when it's like, listen, these things aren't dangerous, but, like, they're dangerous. I mean, I think that pretty much, like, summarizes, like, my channel's attitude. Like, look, it's not dangerous, but, like, maybe you should stand back 10 to 15 feet. You know. Awesome mantra to have for your, 100% child-friendly YouTube channel. She said as she began animating a female character whose ass was prominently in the character. Look, I didn't say I was a good role model. I just kind of am. I just kind of exist in this void. We're gonna have a miniature existential crisis. Yeah. But yeah, no. If there are any more, like, art things, bruh, this whole time I've been animating and I must send the work in progress. Oh, absolutely. I love seeing the animation works in progresses. Yeah, on Discord, hell yeah, send it on Discord, Crockpot. I love seeing the works in progress, with animation. Can I use a knife to play while watching? No, no, but also at the same time, I can't tell you what to do, but no. What's it called? I like seeing people's works in progress with animation because with animation, your improvement doesn't necessarily come from the stuff that you publish, but it comes from the stuff that you do behind the scenes. Like, a lot of the time, you know, like, you know, if you're an animator, you'll look at somebody's work that they post on YouTube and you're like, oh my god, I'm never gonna get to that level. I'm never gonna get that good. But you have to keep in mind the fact that, like, there are thousands and thousands of animations that person probably did that are never going to see the light of day, that were just, like, complete garbage, but they did them to, like, learn a little bit more about animation and learn a little bit more about what they can do, you know. So when you're animating, don't always animate something that you think you can publish. Sometimes you should just, like, throw yourself, you know, tits first at the wall and, like, have a good hot crack and see how you do. And sometimes you create something that you can publish, but the vast majority of the time you won't, and that's not a bad thing, you know. just enjoy the journey of like learning how to animate. But yeah, I love seeing people's works in progress because like it's a really good opportunity to learn. You want to hear a story, says Lavender Sheep. Yes, I want to hear a story. Throw that story into the chat. Let's hear what you got to say, buddy. Always curious to hear the stories from the squad fam. That sounds like it could be like a little anthology, like mini movie. You know, kind of like Animatrix, where there's like multiple stories inside one film, like Tales from the Squad Fam. Except it's just memes on repeat for like 40 minutes and nothing gets achieved. And we all sit there and like jerk off each other's egos. That sounds like a lit movie. Not even gonna lie. How am I doing this wrong? Oh, that's how I'm doing it wrong. So, yeah. Maybe I should make Tales from the Squad Fam into a short animation for YouTube. That'd be fun. That'd be a good way to thank everybody who's subscribed to my channel. Which, again, I appreciate so much. I cannot emphasize how much I appreciate the subscribers that I have. It's mental that we're like at 200. It's mental that I think we're about to hit 210. It's like I can't even. When I was 4 or 5, I poured hot sauce on my body and my mum walked in and panicked and had to clean my arms. Took 2 hours because she was careful about my eyes since hot sauce was on my face. Jesus. What is it with you guys and hurting yourselves? Seriously. Wow. That is very dangerous. You need to hurry up with this frame before Moto shows up. Oh shit. I think Moto likes you. Your fan would beat the living shit out of Moto. Just saying, like, low key. She ain't that kind of gal. She ain't about that life. Alright, I'll hurry up. I'll be quick. I mean, I don't have a Discord, but would you react to my Jupiter meme? Alright, if you don't have a Discord, then I'll take note of it. Where's my pen and paper? No, alright, I'll write it down in your notes. In my notes. Yuki. Juniper meme. Alright. I wrote it down in my stickies. So after the stream is over, or when we get to the tail end of the stream and we start doing like requests and stuff like that, I'll check out your Juniper meme. I've got it written down now, so I won't forget, I promise. I only forget a certain percentage of the time. But yeah, no, I'll definitely look that up. Because I know that not everyone has Discord. So yeah. I cannot wait to see it, Yuki and the Crown. I'm dying from that story. Had to pop out for a second. Well, welcome back, Devin Beasley. Okay, thanks. No problems, man. Thank you for subscribing. I can never... You know, whenever people are like, oh, thank you so much for looking at my work, I'm like, well, thank you so much for subscribing. Like, you know... Like, you're electing to have me in, like, your YouTube feed. Like... That means a lot. You know, that means a lot. That's like, I think Moto likes you. Dude, it's so mental that that's become a meme because I remember watching that shit when I was like a kid. I actually had Madagascar 2 on my little like iPod. It was like an iPod with like the ring rocker so that you could like go through songs with like this ring rocker. It was like really old. It wasn't even a touch. And I watched it on that. And I'm talking like the screen was tiny. But I still watched that. I still watched that shit. And I thought I was living in the future. Alright, let's see how this is doing. Yeah, it's still got a ways to go. The thing about an animation like this is that it's kind of like, it's difficult because it's not exactly the way I imagined it would go in my head. Well, I mean, I imagine it's nice having those interpersonal connections with a good deal of your subscribers. Oh yeah, like, absolutely. It's so, like, amazing, to, like, you know, have subscribers that regularly interact with me, like, as a content creator, you know. And I've said this a million times before, and I'll say it again, like, I'd rather have, like, a small subscriber base that I interact with regularly and that consists of, like, people that I know and that, like, genuinely get something out of watching me than have, like, millions and millions of subscribers and, like, none of them really give a shit about, like, what I'm doing and I don't really give a shit about them. It's like, you know, I like the relationship that I have with you guys. Like, you guys are really awesome, you know, kids. It's really fantastic to see you guys, like, animate and to, like, drop comments on your videos and, like, let you know where you can improve and everything like that, and to see that enthusiasm to improve. Like, that's so amazing. You know, you guys should be so proud of yourselves just for asking for advice on how to improve, because most, like, young artists don't. They're like, my art's perfect, you can't tell me how to improve, meh. You know, like, it's really great to, like, have a fan base of people who are, like, so pro improvement. Yeah, Yuki in the Crown. At the distance, hey mum, look, someone is gonna react to one of my videos. Woo! Of course, of course. I love reacting to people's videos. I used to jam that song before it was a meme. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. She'd be moving for Moto Moto. Thick oof. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back, Doggo Go Barco. Dean Draws, insert Moto Moto song. Wow, that looks amazing. Thank you. Adoration versus admiration, I figure. Yeah, 100%. Like, I don't know, I don't know how to react to, like, all of, like, the positivity that I get on my YouTube channel, like, because, like I said, like, you know, when I offer critiques and everything, I'm coming from a place of, like, when I was a young artist and feeling like nobody ever noticed me, and, like, I know how that feels and it sucks. So, like, you know, when I'm dropping critiques on people's work, you know, I try to, like, to appeal to that, like, you know, inner teenager who's, like, desperate for the information they need to improve. So, like, yeah, that's why I'm always happy to, like, leave those comments and stuff like that. Alright, okay, I gotta go. I want to see your first vid. Alright, no problems, Yuki. I'll see you in a bit or later or maybe just next stream. Doesn't matter. See you around. Thanks for subscribing. Psychic Bear, I just watched a video about how to use bad words in sign language. Excellent. Actually, I'm gonna need to know that soon. Because Aaron from my web series, the one that I've been doing audio stories for, he's deaf. So, like, I'm actually picking up, like, parts of sign language and everything like that. You know, only, like, the really, really low level basics and stuff like that. Like, I know, like, you know, that's thank you and stuff like that. Be right back, I gotta go for a sec. No problems, Crockpot. You know, so I've been having to, like, learn certain things, so, and I'm gonna have to learn swear words because all the characters swear, so it wouldn't be one of my cartoons if the characters didn't swear. Plugged in Pug, slamming sub button. Oh, thick nut. Alright, Plugged in Pug, where do you want your party popper to be? Do you want your party popper to be, up in the air, at the microphone, or at the camera? Thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah, we do party poppers for new subscribers here, so. How do you do anatomy so well? Cry. Lots and lots of practice. If there's any, like, areas of anatomy you specifically want to, like, improve on, just ask the question in the chat and I can, like, try to explain it as best that I can from my own experience. I love, like, helping people out and, like, giving advice on drawing and things like that. But first of all, more pressing matters. Where do you want your party popper to go off? I want it in the camera. I want the cap in my eye. Alright. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh. can you see the smoke coming off of this? I'm curious. Like, can you see that? They're scary, man. These things are scary. Alright. And here we go, the confetti on the microphone. Oh, Maddie Daddy Mike is looking so good. Came back while I was watching. I was thinking, I can do that, but I'm too lazy. So relatable, so relatable. If there's any part of anatomy you specifically want to improve on, she says, while drawing the curvature of the buttocks. I mean, look, yeah. Look. I'm smoking, lol. Exactly. But don't pick that shit up. Speaking from experience, don't pick that up. Yeah, I mean, look. Butts are actually really hard to draw. To draw well. Alright? Just saying, like a lot of people, like, will see, like, a character with, like, a huge ass, and they'll be like, oh, that's so smutty and gross. But, like, low-key, if you can draw a good butt, or a good pair of boobs, that's very impressive. Like, I'm just saying. But I got a pun! I got a pun! Aha! What's your pun? Wait, was there a pun? Did I do a pun? I know. Yeah, Devin Beasley, yeah. 100%. It's like, if you could draw, like, a good pair of boobs, or a good butt, like, you know, on one hand, I'm like, yes, that is a bit smutty, but on the other hand, I'm like, god damn, their anatomy. Anatomy be hard, especially in those areas. Especially if you're not, like, comfortable drawing them a lot. Luckily, I am. Because, you know, I'm an adult, so... Look at me adulting and everything. Doing adult things. I know how to adult. I pay bills and stuff. I go to the government and I do my taxes. Enjoy being a kid while you can. My characters are simple furries, like standing animals, so I don't need to draw humans. But knowing how to do human anatomy is great for drawing animals. That's a common misconception, that you shouldn't learn how to draw like people if you only draw anthro characters. You 100% should learn like your human anatomy and everything like that. Because just from my experience, like I've drawn a few furry characters in my like anthro characters in my time, and like I found that a lot of people like they like whenever they say like, oh, I don't need to know human anatomy to draw anthro characters, they kind of like rely on the fact that the legs are kind of like different to you know, human legs. They're kind of like this. They're like, that's not what human legs look like. I don't need to know how to draw humans because that's what an anthro leg looks like. And I'm like, well, yes, but knowing how to draw humans is great for having like engaging anatomy and stuff like that. Let's draw like a line of action like this. Like we'll have the character's chest puffed out really big. He's like super proud. He's like, mrr. You know, like say this is an anthro character that we're drawing here. You know, like you can still have like the anthro legs, you know, that go like that. Oof, big oof. I'm fucking this up. There we go. You can still have the anthro legs that go like that, but it's good to have like a basic understanding of human anatomy to like help out with like your posturing and stuff like that. But you don't need to know human anatomy, like human faces and stuff like that. I've only really drawn hands, arms, and faces. Well, hands are the hardest thing, so you're on the right track, T-pose. Oh man, the chat's going fast. My mum, practice human anatomy, me. Okay, maybe tomorrow. You don't need to practice human anatomy. I would just suggest it. That's just me, like coming from my own personal experience. Here's a story from me being a stupid kid. When I was 5, I was drawing in class. This kid walked up to me and started to tell me that I couldn't draw. Back then I was very sensitive. I was going to cry, but instead I managed to pick this kid up and throw him across the room. Then in 3rd grade, it was the same kid saying the same thing, and as a kid I had anger problems. I picked up scissors and threw him at him. Miraculously, I missed. Jesus! That's a very intense story. Well, I mean, you should always at least have a general idea of how to draw draw this, or this. Yeah, 100%. It's just about having like a catalog in your brain. Because like, you know how people always say use references, use references, use references. It's like, well, if you practice things that go outside your comfort zone, you're kind of like creating an internal reference. Think of it like your own personal like art Google. You know, you can sit there and be like, oh, I have to draw, I don't know, I have to draw like a fat person. And then in your head, you like go through your internal art Google. You're like, this is, and then you go, oh yeah, I've drawn this before. And then like you kind of have like a reference already ready to go in your mind. Plugged in Pug says, my dad got suspicious when I sat in the corner practicing anatomy and I got to the chest on a whammon. Thank God, that would have been horrible, lol. Dude, don't worry about it. Like, I think you should draw, like, the breasticles, because, pretty much all women have them. You know, like a good 90% have chesticles. And they're really important for anatomy, especially if you're drawing female characters, because you can draw flat-chested female characters, but you can't draw flat-chested female characters forever. And also, don't be afraid to draw the nips. A lot of young people are afraid to draw the nips on female characters, and you shouldn't be. There's nothing wrong with female nipples. Breasticles, don't worry, Dad, it's just anatomy. Yeah, 100%. Like, just draw the anatomy, and like if your dad's like a little bit weirded out, just explain that like you're just drawing to get a better understanding of like human anatomy, and just kind of be like really comfortable and confident with it. I mean, like, unless you've got a super conservative family, like I don't know exactly what your position is, but yeah, I mean, I showed my art teachers in school way worse things, and that's like a really funny story if you guys want to hear. Joel says, or Spartan Grimm says, ever been kissing a girl and noticed that her eyes were open and just thought, oh no, she's waking up? Joel. Just a little warning about my vid. Some of my subs said they were scared, and some of them said that they left, like someone was behind them. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. I'm a bit of a horror movie junkie, but we'll see how we go. I get that. I read and write, so after reading for a long while, I began to get kind of general conclusiveness as to certain levels of writing. Yeah, 100%. It's about, I'm just gonna adjust my position. It's about, like, exposing yourself to as much media as possible. And if you're gonna draw cartoon characters, you know, whether you like it or not, you are gonna have to draw at some point. Genitals or areas that indicate genitals. So, you know, there's no need to be afraid of them.
Genitals?
Fuck off! God.
How's it going? Good.
Plugged in Pug says, so wait, if a woman's nipple is censored, then can I censor a woman's nipples with a man's nipples? Sure. Just tell your dad that's what you're drawing. You're drawing a woman with man's nipples. I'm sorry I had to go join the next time. That's alright, Doggo. Go Barco. I'll see you next time. Thank you for subscribing today. Lady Einite is not here today.
What?
I know, right?
What the fuck?
Neither is Kara.
What?
I know! I'm trying to do the dishes while watching this video.
My babe's
off
not
my...
in the chat? This is stuffed up, man.
Lady Einite's like 12, dude.
Well, no, she's my Jesus, sorry.
Oh, yeah, she's your Jesus. I'm trying to do this while I watch this video while doing the dishes with my own broken Chromebook. Oh, bless. Thank you so much. Oh my god, I'm so glad I didn't leave yet. Yeah. It gets always weird. Max Valentine's just like genitals. I'm drawing a woman with a man's nipples. Excellent. You know what? I should just like have naked characters in my animations, and then when YouTube gets angry at me, I'll be like, what are you talking about? They have...
I want to draw a man's nipple with a female's body.
Yeah, it's just a man's nipple on a female's body. That was funny. Okay, I'm leaving now. Bye. Alright, see you, Doggo Go Barco. I'm glad you got to see me shit myself on stream. That's always fun. Thanks, Trav.
No problem.
Are you gonna do this every stream?
I mean, I'm not always here on Tuesdays.
I mean,
Yeah,
fair.
I will be once I quit uni.
Rest in peace. Please don't. My heart can't take it. Can you close the door?
I'm not dying.
Demonetization sign. That guy's bothering you. That guy is my boyfriend. And yeah. The chat knows Trav. The chat knows Trav and his tomfoolery. Gets up to no good. Yeah. What do you do? But I love him, so he is
Really?
No, I don't love you anymore. I don't love. Stop it. You're awful. No, you can't make up with it with a plushie.
It's for the chat.
Well, it is a very cute boo.
Yeah.
But I'm angry.
Just like you.
I just want to quit. I just want to quit. They have yellow emojis. Why not yellow dollar signs just like YouTube? I have 2 YouTube accounts. This one and another one I don't use. Should I sub with that account? I mean, if you want, that would be pretty wicked. And we could let off another party popper.
You've only got 4 left.
I know, I've only got 4 left. Which, by the way, I've only got 4 party poppers left for today. So that's a thick nut.
How many live viewers do we have?
We're sitting around 10 on average.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes between 8 and 10 pretty consistently. We had 12 at one point.
Whoa.
Can we see your boyfriend's face? No, he never shows his face on stream. He just antagonizes me from the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said at 1 million subscribers, I'll do a face reveal.
Well, we're not going to reach 1 million, so...
Yeah, well, don't speak so soon.
Well, you know, reaching 1 million would be cool. But I think it would be more realistic if you revealed your face at like 1,000 subscribers or something.
Nah.
10,000.
Yeah, maybe 10,000.
Alright, at 10,000 subscribers...
But by face, I mean ass cheeks. I'm going to reveal my ass cheeks. And at 100,000, my actual face.
Excellent.
So make some soccer counts, everyone.
Yeah. God damn.
Also, I haven't shaved, I haven't showered, I just look gross.
You look
I'm
handsome.
like sick. Aww.
Come give me a kiss on stream.
No.
Reveal your face.
Let's keep it PG.
What? PG? Okay, I'm just saying, like, these guys might be young, but they are not PG at all. But hey, that's a testament to how many subs you're getting. I mean, yeah, I can't believe that I'm at where I'm at right now. Yuki says, oh, okay, thinks your boyfriend sounds like the odd one is out.
What?
You kind of do sound like the odd one is out now that I think about it.
The odd one is out. What?
He's an animator on YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you just meant like odd one out as in I don't.
No. There's
I'm
a
not an
YouTuber
artist.
called there's an animation YouTuber called On One Is Out, and he never shows his face.
Mm.
So that's you, except you're the boyfriend of an animator. So, Destiny R. Baines, hello, welcome. Also, Trav will never show his face, probably. Maybe at like 100,000 subscribers or something he will, but like, I don't know if we'll reach that. So, how did you and Trav meet again? That's a good story. I will tell you.
It's such a long story.
Yuki's gotta go. Can you leave? This is my stream.
I can tell the story because I'm way better at telling the story.
Even when you get to 1,000 or 100,000, he'll make another excuse, 100%. Destiny R. Baines, welcome to the chat. If you subscribe, you get a party popper, which is pretty lit, so do that. He's going to keep throwing out that line, probably. Can you go away?
What line out?
The I'll show my face later thing. Can you stop, please?
You want me to go away? It's my closet. Maddie, you need to come out of the closet, okay? You can't stay in there forever.
Loki.
It's so hot in there.
Loki, I do my streaming in a closet. This is a closet, so what do you want from me? Trav and I met at debating. We were on the debating team from opposing schools. It is a spacious closet. Yeah, it's yeah, it's a walk-in closet. It's not that bad. Yeah. Oh, this is Dean Draws. This is my other account that I don't use. Oh, awesome. Well, I guess if you subscribe, then we'll do another party popper because hell yeah. So yeah. So Dean Draws, do you want your party popper in the air at the camera or at the microphone? It's not every day that somebody gets to have 2 party poppers. But it's pretty lit. Not gonna lie. Let's see how we're doing with this.
You didn't tell the story.
Okay. You know how difficult this is? Alright, so, Trav and I met at debating. We were on opposing teams from different schools. He went to this all-boys school, and we had, and I was at a co-ed school, but I had an all-girl team. Anyway, so, at the actual debate, we hated each other. He kept making, like, snide faces at me. I kept making snide faces at him. Dean Draws says, in the mic. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Shit. I think the reason why it's so loud is because this is such an enclosed space. Christ. The mic is looking so beautiful. Gorgeous. Yeah, so, we kind of had like a little rivalry going. I was third speaker, he was second speaker. I don't know what the topic was off the top of my head. It had something to do with like the Treasury of Australia or something like that.
Budget.
The budget, yeah. I thought you left.
It's my fucking room.
Yeah. We had a debate about the budget. His team beat our team out by 1 point, which means that they went to the semis for the. You beat us by 1 point.
We smashed you.
1 point.
We fucking did it.
1 point. We were 1 point away from going to the semis. You fuck. Anyways, and then afterwards, I came up to him and his group, and I was kind of like sarcastic and mean, and I was trying to take the piss out of them. If I'm being fully honest, I was actually flirting with his friend. And then Trav turned out to be like really fantastic, and we chatted for the whole day. And then he remembered my name, and I didn't give him my number, and I thought like, oh well, I'm never gonna see him again. And then on Wattpad, I get a random message from this like weirdo. He's like, hey, you remember me? And I didn't, and then I remembered, and then it was him, and then we just kind of met up, and it all just kind of happened from there. So yeah, my romance story involved intense hatred, a rivalry, and stalking. So, yeah.
And our relationship is as healthy as ever.
Yeah. Plugged in Pug says, so much hate, my closet is so tiny, I still shove my stuffed animals in there and they stare at me as I sleep. Oof. I know the feel, I only recently got to, like, upgrade. Devin Beasley, speaking of snide faces, one time when I was, like, 10 or something, I basically got cussed out for making silly faces at this girl's little brother. She was, like, 20 calling out a 10-year-old. Rest in peace. As some adults gotta feel powerful, you know? What are you gonna do? And Wattpad, HM. Hearing stories like this makes me hope to find love in a weird way. Dude, absolutely. I mean, like, I take the piss out of our relationship, but, like, I really love Trav a lot, and I'm very lucky that I have him in my life. Love comes when you least suspect it, 100%. Like, when I was in high school, I didn't think I was gonna find, like, you know, like, my high school sweetheart or anything like that. I was expecting to become, like, an adult and to just, like, screw around and, like, get up to no good. And then I just met Trav, and it was just, like, it was just perfect. It was just so lucky. I mean, yeah. He's been, like, the most supportive dude ever. I wouldn't be streaming if it wasn't for Trav. So, yeah. Slaps with thanks.
Want to get Nando's for lunch?
Yes, I do want to get Nando's for lunch. Can you stop interrupting my stream, please?
What?
Yes, I want to get Nando's for lunch. I love you. uh,
Why are you telling me to leave? Chat loves me.
I'm not finding love because the guys at my school are all the people who wear AirPods and play Fortnite. Don't worry about it. I mean, like, I didn't find love when I was like 12. You know, I found love when I was 15, which isn't that much bigger. But like, Trav and I weren't like dating immediately. We were just kind of like friends, and everything, and like figuring ourselves out. So, yeah. I'd say just kind of like, just kind of like let your teen years happen and don't have any like expectations for for romance or for relationships or anything like that. You don't even go to actual school. Well, it sounds like it's going to be pretty difficult to find a person to go out with at a not actual school. Not gonna lie. But yeah. But that's like the best advice that I can give is just kind of like let your teenage years happen. Don't have high expectations, because they will be shattered. High school is a merciless place. And yeah, just give up on yourself. I'm joking. But I don't know. I feel like I've had to tell quite a few like younger kids, because like when I was teaching swim teaching and stuff like that, I had quite a few like teenagers and stuff ask me about how to do the whole romance thing. Don't worry about it. If you're looking for something, it typically becomes really hard to find, so just kind of let it find you.
Crockpot's back.
Woo! They also vape and like pretend to snort cocaine, so we don't talk about that. Yeah, no, fair enough. They sound like edgy teenage boys. Which is another thing, by the way.
Kara's back.
Is she? My chat must be slower. Hey! Kara is here! G'day, squad fam. I gotta make Kara a mod, honestly.
What about me?
You don't get to be a mod. No, you can be a mod. Max Valentine says, I found someone once, but they turned out to be a flop, so, Yeah, that happens. I mean, Trav wasn't my first boyfriend. I had boyfriends before then that didn't work out. Not because, like, they were bad people or anything like that. It's just, like, we were young and we didn't know what our expectations for a relationship were, and it just didn't work out, and that's, like, totally fine. I don't think people should go into relationships expecting it to be the one every single time. Joel says, as long as you're honest with each other, it should all work out in the end. True love is a beautiful thing. Yeah, 100%. Honesty is the best policy, and I think having the honesty, like, as a teenager, to be able to address, like, the way that you're feeling is also really important. Oh shit, I hate it when Flash does that. If you feel like the relationship isn't working out with, like, somebody in particular, don't feel the pressure to, like, stick with it or anything like that. Because, you're, like, everybody else is dating in school and stuff like that. Like, don't worry about that. Trust me, when you get to, like, your 20s, like, it's so much different, and you totally don't think about relationships the same way. Plugged in Pug says, I like a lot of fictional people, but I don't talk about it a lot because people bully me. Well, that's awful. That's really dreadful. I don't think I can give fantastic advice on, like, bullying and about, like, being yourself in high school. I can only go off of, like, how I survived. And, like, I kind of got through high school, shit, I don't know. I didn't really have a technique in particular. I just kind of let it happen. It just kind of happened, and then one day it was just over. And I don't know, I just don't think about it much anymore. It's so bizarre how, like, quickly high school disappears once it's over. Like, you know, I just think about, like, the people who, like, really struggle through it and actually don't make it through high school, and I'm kind of like, you know, if they just had to wait it out a little bit longer, because trust me, like, when you're in the thick of it, it feels like it's going on forever and it feels like it's never going to get better. But as soon as high school's over, it is so bizarre how quickly you detach from it and how quickly you detach from the people that you knew. They just, like, disappear they practically evaporate. Like, if high school was the Avengers movie, the end of high school is when Thanos does the big snap. Like people just disappear from your life.
90% of the people you knew in high school, you're just never going to talk to again.
Yeah.
Because high school is the only thing that actually kept you guys together.
Yeah.
Unless you have friends that you see, like, on weekends outside of school.
Yeah.
Like, all those people are going to go bye-bye.
Yeah.
You're just going to forget
about them. And it is really surprising, like, how quickly, like, grudges that you had or, like, nasty things that people said to you just kind of, like, evaporate, and you just kind of be like, well, kids be kids, that's what it was like, you know, it just kind of disappears. Plugged in Pug says, big wheeze, that's why I got really defensive and sarcastic, and that's why I usually snap at everyone except for my close friends. Yeah, and I mean, like, I strongly believe that the high school environment works for some people and is absolutely devastating for other people. It is honestly, like, not the best educational environment. I mean, like, both on, like, an educational level and on a social level, high school just seems really ill-informed. Like, somebody was like, alright, well, we gotta put our kids somewhere. Let's just put a bunch of, like, teenagers in a confined space where there's an immediate and completely irrevocable social hierarchy, and let's just see what happens. And someone thought that was a good idea, and that's just kind of what it ended up being. So, like, yeah. And I mean, like, my high school experience was garbage as well, so don't worry about that. Jill says, I think the one is out there for everyone, and if you both reciprocate, then you'll both be totally committed to each other, but until you find that person, you never truly understand what love is. Oh, dude, 100%. I didn't really understand what the idea of a soulmate was until I met Trav, and then I was like, oh, so this is what people mean, you know, like, I can't imagine my life without him now. But there is someone out there for everyone. Dean Draws has got to go. Alright, see you, Dean Draws. Max Valentine, I haven't gotten to high school yet. Like, next year I am, but it seems scary. Yeah, it might open up some big changes. Oh, yeah. Very much so. I'll address that in a second. I think I read somewhere that school is basically made to create factory workers. Yeah, that's kind of like the main theory floating around, is that, like, it's outdated because it's there to create people from a factory environment, and it's not, like, conducive to today's, like, workforce. My friend who is in high school warned me about people smoking in the bathroom, and I'm in 7th grade, and now I'm scared. Well, that wasn't, like, a thing in Australian high schools, so...
Smoking's cool.
Trav. Plugged in Pug says, so much hate, I'm in the 4th quarter of 8th grade, and there's already people vaping. Surprise Pikachu. Yeah, high school... you didn't get blocked, Crockpot. I don't know, what happened. Oh, man. Hi, Foxy, by the way. Nice to see you here. Wow, shit, what was I gonna say? High school is no different from, I guess, in America it would be middle school. It's practically the same shit, repackaged and a little bit amped up. You know, like, if you can handle middle school or junior school or whatever you call it in America, you know, you'll survive high school. You'll be right. You'll get through it. America's a crazy place, man. I've never been to America. I do want to go to America, not to live, just to see. But trust me, Australian, we don't think very highly of America over here. Yeah. I'm not positive, but I think I walked in on someone giving someone a blowjob in the bathroom. Excellent. Someone is living their high school experience to the fullest.
How's that healthcare going in America?
Oh, you legit skipped my comment, XD. I'm not demanding you read it, but like, yeet. Which one was that? The one where you feel like you got blocked? I'm going back through the chat. I'm not sure. I didn't get a notification for like a comment that like.
I'm in high school. I'm in middle school. It was like a long comment.
Yeah. It's really hard to go through all the comments at the same time because there's so many coming through. Lavender Sheep says, I already know people that do drugs. I don't do that, luckily. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, you probably will have an experience with, like, illicit substances eventually. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's definitely not a good thing to do when you're younger. So yeah, America seems pretty awful. So much of our media is America-centric, so I want to be there. Oh, thanks, Trav. Land of the morbidly obese, home of the unappreciatedly brave. Yeah, that's a good summary for it. 4 girls in my grade, if it's 6th grade, and they got pregnant. Wow, that's pretty bad. Yeah, Lavender Sheep, yeah, I agree, that's pretty bad. Jesus, Crockpot. The problem with America is that the bad stuff is pushed to the front view and everything else just kind of fades into the background. Definitely. I mean, like, the media doesn't want to talk about, like, happy things. They want to talk about the depressing stuff because it makes it easier to force people to consume.
It drives change.
It drives change. Trav.
Well, it does.
Alright. Yeah, 100%. But it's interesting because I found out that someone who was in my year level is going to be having a chillin'. A child. So yeah, it's pretty crazy to know that people who you went to high school with or people who you sat in class with are doing stuff like getting married now and having kids and all of that stuff. Like, that's very bizarre. We talked about this last episode, not last stream, but a couple streams ago, but someone who was in my year level passed away, sadly. And that was dreadful. I think someone in your level passed away too, Trav. Didn't they?
No, it was the year level above, but I went to a very small school.
Yeah. So yeah, that's one of those, like, really bizarre things to think about, but, Statistically speaking, after you graduate from high school, at least one of the people in your year level will pass away. Statistically speaking. And, like, when I heard that, I was like, psh, yeah, no way. But then it did happen. Someone in my year level did die. And someone who was in the year level above Trav's also passed away. So, like, it's really crazy to think. But, like, yeah, when you're in high school, you know, and you're a teenager, you feel like you're immortal. And then, like, a year out of high school, you kind of like realize, like, oh, damn. I am very fragile in this universe. So yeah, that's a pretty scary thought. That's
why you should just stay at home, play video games, don't ever go outside.
Thank you, Trav. Excellent advice. Everyone looks at America like one freak event. Man sells child for 196 Big Macs in Florida. I saw that. That's actually very funny. Yeah, true. Trump refuses to let blah blah blah. Not any big doggo hugs small puffer. Yeah, that's basically what the news is. It's just like, oh my god, terrible stuff is happening. And now to our latest irrelevant story. Some high schoolers decided to go running with local shelter dogs. It's like, oh, come on, man. You know, they really do ignore, like, the big topic issues. And I mean, like, I guess this is like a life lessons with Maddie thing, but definitely try to keep up to date with the news. Alright, you said something about death percentage after high school. Yeah. Great, now I have to worry about dying. I mean, like, it probably won't be you, but statistically it could be. I don't know, I think it's just meant to make you think, like, you know, because when you leave high school, a lot of kids, like, think they're immortal, they think that, you know, they're completely infallible, they can't die, and they go and they do really, really dumb shit, and then they discover, oh no, I am mortal, I can in fact die, and sadly sometimes they realize that in the worst way possible, and that's by actually passing away. It's best not to worry about dying. 100% agree. That's a great thought to have in my head. Yeah, you're welcome for that one. I think it's important though. I think it's important to recognize that like you kind of need to take care of yourself. Um, I mean like uh this is more like an Australian thing. Bruh, how many of my comments are not showing up for you? I don't know, but like if I look into the chat, your last comment was the 4 girls in your grade got pregnant one. So I don't know what's up with that crockpot. But like I was saying, I think this is definitely like an Australian thing. But after high school, a lot of like high schoolers, we go out and we get really, really drunk, and binge drinking is just kind of like part of the culture, you know, going out to the city, getting smashed, coming back at like 3 a.m. and everything like that, and doing drugs, and that's just kind of like a part of the post high school culture. But that's kind of different to America because you guys have the 21 drinking rule. But in Australia, we can start drinking at 18. So I actually remember a lot of kids in my grade were out partying every weekend. They were the ones who pretty much gave up on themselves the day they started year 12, so no surprises there. Turn live chat on, not top chat. Oh, is it top chat? Wait. I think, yeah, it might just be like bride 4 comments after that. I'm gonna repeat what I said just so you are able to read. I think it might have been live chat. I had top chat turned on, not live chat. Alright, we'll see how we go now. We'll see how we go now. I should see your comments. I should see everybody's comments. Right. Our only new hope for president is Elon Musk. Well, that is a funny meme. You should all be voting for Bernie, even though you can't vote because you're kids. But tell your parents to vote for Bernie.
I donated to Bernie. I don't even live there.
Yeah, Trav donated to Bernie Sanders' campaign and he doesn't even live in America.
I love Bernie.
I know you do, Trav. Your love for him is adorable.
I want to make love to Bernie.
Devin BC agrees he wants Bernie. Yeah, Bernie is the best candidate right now. Yeah. This is a great animation stream. We're covering all the topics. We're doing a real life lessons with Maddie here. That's always fun. Trav, we finally have something in common. Woo!
Yay! For a while there, I thought Devin and I would be like arch nemesis.
Yeah, Devin and you were gonna be arch nemesis.
Everything he'd say, I'd be like, I disagree.
Yeah. People just like yell at anyone who supports Trump or some crap like that because of an opinion. I'm like, ma'am. I mean, like, I personally disagree with Trump because, like, I don't really like the policies he's enacted and the things that he's done for the country. Actually, when I was like an edgy, like 14-year-old, I actually supported Trump. But now I'm an real adult in the real world and I'm like, well, this isn't very good. You know, it's kind of funny when you start like actually living in the adult world, how quickly like your perspective on things change because they become real all of a sudden. So yeah. Everyone makes fun of Bernie for being a communist even though he's a goddamn socialist. But we do need something to change. 100%. Lavender Sheep says, I don't like him either. Plugged in Pug. Entitled Parents Intensifies. 100%. Crockpot, if you're making comments, I can't see them, by the way. You haven't commented in a little while. I don't know what's up with your commenting problem. I'm really not sure, to be honest. Trav, are you feeding the queen and treating her like one? Yeah, Trav! And now he doesn't respond.
I said I'll get you Nando's.
No.
I said I'll get you Nando's.
Yeah, no,
Secondly, the only queen you are is like a queen disgusting spider that lays a bunch of hatchlings at you for your chat. And they torment me. steal my closet and I can't have a shower. That's the kind of queen you are.
Can I get an F in the chat? Archie. I don't even care. My feelings aren't even hurt. So much hate on a political level. Bernie is our best candidate. Is burned because he has been on this earth longer and he knows his way around social situations better than Trump. 100%. You know, like... Trav, watch your mouth with me, young man. Plus, if there's Illuminati, Trump would have been tweeted about it already. Yeah, pretty much. I don't look much into politics. That's totally fair, Max. Like, I mean, when you're younger, you don't really need to. It's honestly not that interesting anyway. It's just kind of like the same shit over and over again. Like, oh no,
Guess what Trump tweeted?
What did he tweet?
He said, bad thing.
Yeah, pretty much. That's it in a nutshell. Like, it's always the same shit repackaged and rebranded. Like, it gets sickening eventually. Also, Benny just feels real, like he actually believes what he is saying. Yeah. 100%. He has that conviction. And, also, you know, he's been there for causes for a long time. You can see, like, photos of him standing up during the civil rights movement and stuff like that. And that's pretty amazing to see from an American politician, because American politicians have famously been a little bit sketchy when it comes to the area of, like, income inequality and stuff like that. Bro, my mum legit just told me, you're not gonna be an animator, it's not a real job and nobody's gonna hire you. Well, that's not true. Who's Barney? Says Lavender Sheep. He's a political candidate who's running for president in 2021? 2020. Yes, look it up. Crockpot. Well, your mum is wrong. There are lots of jobs in animation. In fact, I used to make fun of the fact that there were no jobs in animation, but now, as a university student, I can confirm there are plenty of jobs in animation. You know, in fact, there's actually a demand for animators right now, and people don't know that. Especially in the special effects industry, in the entertainment industry, in the adult film industry. That sounds like porn, but I don't mean it that way. Yeah, no, there's lots of demand for animators, and high quality animators at that. And it's actually getting quite competitive out there. On my first day of uni, one of my teachers told me to treat our class like a job interview, because our teachers have connections with, like, people in my city's area, and, like, there are jobs going and there are studios who are looking for young animators. So, like, definitely tell your mum to check her facts when she tells you that there's no jobs in animation, because there are lots of jobs in animation, and good, well-paying jobs at that. You know, so, yeah, gotta check her facts. I know it might be kind of superficial to judge someone based on appearance, but there is something to say about wearing spray tan and a toupee. I mean, yeah, pretty much. My mum is an arse bag. Oh, Crockpot, I'm sorry that you're in that situation with a parent like that. I really wish that your mum would be more supportive of your animation. Well, at least this community, at least the Mad family, can be supportive of your animation. Max Valentine says it. I find things interesting, like things like Ben Shapiro sometimes, but I'm never one to take sides, because I'm just one of those people who can't decide. No. Yeah, here Trav goes. Yeah, fair enough. I can confirm, as an American, we bathe in oil. Yeah, pretty much. That's what Australians think of. We think of, like, burger-eating grease junkies. If there weren't any jobs in animation, there wouldn't be any special effects, cartoons, anime, or anything like that. Exactly, Devin Beasley. There's lots of jobs in in animation, not America. Crockpot says, I'd probably be a good worker since I only take a day to animate one whole 1 minute video, so oof. Well, exactly, you know, effectiveness is important. Plugged in Pug says, Britain, hey France, how you doing? France, good, how are you? Britain, nothing much, just got a new oil rig. France, no, don't say that. America jumps in, did I hear oil? Yep. Now that summarizes it pretty cleanly.
Funny, because people die.
Yeah. Now that gets pretty dark. I told my mum and she just said, sure. Like, I'm like, Mom, I gave you 45 examples. Yeah, no, always stick to animation. My mum wants me to be a yoga teacher, singer, or a full-time mum at 20. Well, those prospects are not even remotely better than being an animator. I'm sorry. Step away from the steamed hams. Yoga teacher, singer, and full-time mum. Wow, okay.
That's what I want you to be.
The
3 options.
Nope.
That's it. That's your entire life.
Nope to all of them. Nope to all of them. I don't know, I just ignore what your mum has to say about, like, your personal career decisions. Don't dwell on it. I personally just found that arguing with my mum about things just kind of, like, made the home environment more hostile. And it's very hypocritical of me to say, like, just ignore it, but seriously, do just ignore it. Don't give it the time of day. Don't even consider those sorts of things. If your parent feels that way about, like, your passions, just don't even give it the time of day. You know. Honey, I want you to get pregnant at 20, even though that's young. Yeah. She was a mum at 19. Wow, she was a mum at my age right now. My sister is 25 and has wow. Jeez, Crockpot. That's pretty heavy, dude. Stick to your guns. Stick to what you're passionate about and keep it up. Don't worry about what your family has to say. Speaking from my personal experience, and trust me, my family can be pretty brutal. Spartans, sees a child with a birthmark. Also Spartans. Throw it out, Karen. Try again. Yeah, pretty much. I love that bit of history memeing. This foot's gonna be retarded. Meh. Rip, mate, I'm here for you. Yeah. I don't even want kids. We are little shits. Big mood. I'm not a big kid person either, but I think that's slowly changing. Partly because of The Office, maybe. When I watch The Office and I watch Pam and Jim with, like, their relationship, I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's not that bad. Because Trav is my Jim.
Do we have any Smash players in the chat?
Does anybody in the chat play Smash Brothers?
I want to know who to main.
Trav is a pretty big Smash enthusiast, so yeah. My mum said she'll be disappointed if I become an animation maker, but will be appropriate with it. But I'm like, thanks, Mum, for making my self-confidence. Yeah, that's dreadful. Honestly, same. I don't ever see myself giving birth. I'd probably just die. I almost killed my mum in childbirth. Literally. It was a really long labor, and I had a really fat head, and she almost bled to death. So when my dad was writing my name on my birth certificate, there were doctors stitching her back together, telling my dad that she might not make it. So, like, yeah, there's a birth horror story for you. It's really sad in America. Weight problems are a huge thing here. I was bullied for being just a little overweight, and now I'm just one of the many teens here with an eating disorder. America's fucked. Yeah. It sounds terrible. I want kids because I want to know the joy, but I'm a lesbian or pansexual. Well, thick oof. Yeah, I feel terribly for the way that, like, the American system kind of treats youths. And, like, don't get me wrong, I can't give you, like, a full I can't give you full advice here because I don't live in America, and my experience of like youth and growing up sounds very drastically different to America. Like, from my understanding, high school and like the education system in general is a lot more hostile and competitive in America. Like in Australia, it's competitive, but it's more academically competitive rather than physically and socially competitive. Um, and in Australia, a lot of people have like this concept of like, the American cliques, like the cheerleaders and the football players and stuff like that. But we legit just don't have that in Australia. We don't have cheerleaders, and we do have footy players, but like they're pretty well supported by the whole school. And footy players are typically some of the nicest blokes in the school. So like,
also, it's actually good footy.
yeah, and it's actually good football. Um, so like, yeah, there is a massive difference. And again, like, school versus school sport isn't seen as like a blood pumping massively competitive thing. I never went to a football game at my school ever. But like when I talk to Americans, they're like, "Oh, I'm just going to my school's football game." And like that just kind of blows my mind because like it's so normal over there, but like here going to your school's football game means that you know somebody on the team or you're really passionate about the sport. Those are the only two reasons you'd go to like a school footy game in Australia. Not to mention the fact that in America all schools seem to have like football fields with like bleachers and stuff that can like handle having like an event. In Australia that's not a thing. We don't really have like the bleachers that are set up so that you can have like a whole parade of people. Yeah, it's so different. And sometimes I feel very lucky that I live in Australia, if I'm being fully honest, because the American education system sounds absolutely fucked and brutal, and like I'm not interested in that. I don't need none of that shit.
You're just racist against Americans.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing but lies.
Yeah, no, they've got it perfect over there. The comments are getting pretty long and pretty frequent, so like I'm gonna try and read out as many as I can, but like it is difficult. Bro 1, hey man, wanna smash bro? 2, wanna smash bro 2? Okay, but no homo though. Bro 1, I mean smash bros. Bro 2, oh okay, I'll be Bowsette then. Yep, that's smash bros. I get bullied for who I like because recently some people found out about some of the people I like. Fiction, of course, and so they started bullying me. Yeah, that's pretty terrible. I only really got, now that I think about it, I've only been out of high school for like a year and a bit, and I've already forgotten what I got bullied for. I just know that I did get picked on. Max Valentine says, you can still have kids. I believe as a lesbian, insemination and scientists are working to transfer women bone marrow into sperm, I believe. Yeah, I read about that. 2 women in a same-sex relationship can have children now, biologically. They haven't figured out how to do the male one yet, though. Carly says there is also adoption. Yes, that is also important. Plugged in Pug says, plus I try to animate and it can never get smooth enough, so now I just do Vine comps with some of my characters. Well, you just gotta keep at it. You just gotta keep animating. Never give up on animating, Just because, like, it's not looking smooth right now doesn't mean that it can't in the future, and you won't know unless you keep at it, so just, you gotta keep animating, man. Like, if I quit whenever something didn't look smooth, I'd never animate anything. Which, by the way, this is an animation that I'm not particularly happy with. I think it could have been way better. Yeah. Like, sometimes you're just not happy with what you do. Actually, let's see how this one's going. Max Valentine says, I've always wanted to move to the UK and stuff anyway. Away from where I am, there's nothing here. Yeah, I can understand how that would feel. I mean, I mean, I mean, actually, I can't understand how that feels because I really do like Australia and I really do like living here. But that's a pretty awful way to feel about the country that you live in, I must admit. Like, I would adopt, but I want to continue my bloodline. Yeah, well, there's always options for that. Plugged in Pug says, parent, teen depression isn't real. Teen gets depressed, parent, surprise Pikachu face. Yeah, basically my parents. Oof. Yeah, I think there's still a lot of, like, misconceptions around, like, teen depression and stuff like that, especially amongst teens.
Yeah, it doesn't exist.
Thanks, Trav. Definitely, like, a lot of teenagers, who self-diagnose, don't see specialists and stuff. But then again, that's also difficult because in Australia, if you've got mental health problems, you can go see a specialist basically for free.
Beyond Blue.
Yeah, Beyond Blue, like, we have so many free mental health, like, services, but in America, I'm pretty sure it is drastically more expensive, almost to the point of it being impossible to access if you're in a low socioeconomic bracket. So, like, yay, go America. Alright, I'm gonna start a new animation, with one of the characters. Because I'm sick of animating your fans' ass. That's right, you heard me. I'm sick of drawing butts.
What?
Yep, that's it. I'm sick of it.
Everyone's so damn serious in the chat now.
I know. She tells me things I don't. It's a good idea to say. School, get off your electronics by watching this movie about getting off electronics, me, extreme thinking. Sorry, I mean my emotions. That's fine. But butts are fun. Yeah, okay, well, I'll draw another character's butt. What do you want from me? I'm sick of drawing...
Can we have one day, MA 15 plus exclusive booty stream? And it's nothing but just, like, drawing the best booties.
Okay.
That's my kind of, stream.
So we'll just do this the whole stream. I don't know if you're watching, but, like...
I mean, I'm listening.
Oh, okay, well, I'm drawing some butts now. We'll just, like, draw butts the whole stream. Look at them butts. Those are terrible butts. Jesus Christ. Draw all the butts. By the way, are you gonna finish the pic you're making of me? Insert Lenny face with one eyebrow up. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do that at the end of the stream when we get to, like, request time. Because that's the request that I didn't finish. It's difficult. I wanted to finish it during the week, but it was hard because of uni and everything like that. But it all depends on how long we've been streaming for. I don't think we should go over 2 hours today. Okay, well, we're at the 2 hour point. So, Maddie's very concerned about the butts. I mean, like, I can appreciate a good butt, but I don't know when my stream became exclusively about butts, you know? How many subs did we hit today? 212? Fuck me dead. Okay. I didn't even expect to hit, like, 205, so that's pretty lit. Not gonna lie. Alright, we will...
Just 2,000 more of these streams and then you'll get 10,000 or something.
Woo! Cryptonocy, there we go. Alright, we'll work on... Nope. Personal project work.
Also, one day, Maddie, since I don't reveal my face, you should do draw a picture of me for the chat.
Oh, that would be so genuinely interesting if I just drew a picture of you.
Just make it its own stream, like the Trav reveal stream.
Yeah.
You try to draw like a really accurate photo of me.
Plugged in Pug
Well, I know you
says.
struggle with like real. I know you struggle with abs and like strong biceps. So yeah.
Plugged in Pug says, so like actually I'm in South Dakota visiting family and I realize how different it is here because they're wanting me to find a boyfriend, but where I actually live it's pretty restricted. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I know that America is so different from state to state, which is like really bizarre, but yeah. Plugged in Pug, no, keep going. I need someone to talk to whilst I'm lonely. I'll keep going for like maybe another 50 minutes. Or an hour. Crockpot's like, yay! Max Valentine, I have a friend I'm working about. She refuses to see that you're worried about. She refuses to see a psychiatrist. It worries me. Sometimes people just aren't ready to see a shrink yet, but you gotta be very supportive and there for them. Wait, you do requests, Lenny? I do requests for people who like bring in lots who like do something really awesome for the community. So you know, people who do like fan art and like do shout outs that result in like lots of subscribers coming on board and stuff like that. So yeah.
West Virginia.
Did I do this in? Alright. But yeah, so I do requests from time to time. I will be doing something very special for the community soon, as like a subscriber special. So keep your eyes out for that one. Now I'm gonna make a shout out video. Oh boy, I need my free meme content. I don't know how to react when people do shout outs and stuff like that. It's always just like.
Shout out to Maddie.
Wow, thanks, Trav.
Well, I know you said you didn't know how to react. That sounded pretty confident.
I hate you, Trav.
Okay.
I want you out of my life.
I want you out of my closet.
Well, that's never gonna happen, so you just need to learn to get used to it.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna go out of your life.
Water's not wet. My memes are very importante. Or inappropriate. I can't tell what you're trying to say there. Why can't I get this love heart right? We should probably Command S that. Yeetus. Don't be mean to Trav. Why are you taking his side? I don't understand. Alright, hopefully that'll speed things up a bit. Alright. The other reason why the streams can't go on for too long is because my laptop starts to have an aneurysm when it goes on too long. I'm gonna go now. Bye. Love you all. Trav, feed the queen. Just trying to get me all fat. I want someone to make me not sad. Well, that's a very hard thing to do. Not gonna lie. Bye. Yeah. See you, Lavender Sheep. Awesome having you here. I gotta get, where is it?
I'm curious to know chat's favorite YouTube channels outside of the animation stuff. Like, do we have any, like, favorite, like, gaming YouTubers or meme lords like PewDiePie?
Yeah, do you guys have any favorite YouTubers outside of, like, animation? I'm curious to know.
If there's anyone in the Funhouse gang, I'll donate them $1 million.
It's a pretty bold thing to say. What happened to my reference picture? I'm sorry. Excuse me? Thank you. Stupid reference picture. Oh, and then it disappears again. Awesome. Well, great. Alright, let's get to it. Drawing waffles, Zoella, Ryan, Trahan. Yeah, I sort of had like the vibe that was kind of like what you were into. Crockpot. By the way, her colors are different from the pic I have, so just look for her ref in my ref playlist on YouTube. Alright, I'll find it. Where's it at? Reference sheets, there we go. Okay, so we're looking at mostly greys. Okay. Righto, righto. I see what we're at. And we got some scarage going on. Okie dokie. Why is... Oh, man. Adobe Animate's getting so laggy now. It's really struggling to cope. It won't even scroll. Look at this. Oh my lord. My laptop's a million degrees. Yeah, this is why I can hardly stream for more than 2 hours. It gets really difficult. Damn, the lag. Shit. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
We'll go to the store and get a new computer.
Yeah, right now, midstream. Obviously, that's the sensible thing to do. Why would we do anything else? Oh, the lag, it's killing me. But yeah, again, I can't believe we hit 112 today. I mean, every time it's like a little like, oh my gosh. Crazy. This lag. Put ice on your computer. Yeah, well, and then it'll just start to die even worse. And that sounds wonderful. No, it should be right. It'll go through periods where it's laggy like this. And then it'll go through periods where it's like, oh, I work again. So, it all depends on how my computer's feeling. And today it's feeling shitty. Which is what happens when you use your laptop for absolutely everything. But if I don't get this drawing done today, I'll get it done in my spare time today. Because today's my day off. So, I've got plenty of time. Still, I love the advice, put ice on your computer. Honestly,
the new Avengers movie has been confirmed to be 3 hours long.
Excellent. That's what I need in my life.
I'm hyped.
3 hours.
3 hours and 2 minutes.
Ugh. Excellent. But will Ant-Man go up Thanos' butt? That's the real question.
That's in the Blu-ray special.
Ah. I see. Honestly, I tried to hide lore in some of my videos, hoping one day I'll be the new David Firth and someone's gonna see my legacy. I know how that feels. Yes, big mood. Whenever I'm creating my videos, I do the same thing. like my animated characters and everything with their backstories and where they come from, and make it so like there are conspiracy theories and stuff like that. Like, yeah, big mood. I think all creatives online want to have that kind of like attention and adoration and fawning over their work, because, you know, it seems like when somebody is overanalyzed by the internet, it makes them seem really important and really genius, and it makes it seem like something, you know, that you should really strive for. It's very admirable. So yeah, big mood. Oh my lord, this is so difficult. What the fuck? Alright, and then... where's the character sheet? Yeah. The lag. This is actually ridiculous. The lag on my computer is really bad. Like, really, really bad. And now it's working. So, yeet. There you go, I guess. Just takes you telling your computer off enough times. I spent a whole hour just coding a paragraph for a description on a video. Well, that's an awesome level of dedication. And I'm on the wrong layer. God damn. There we go. Come on. Yay, it's working. Glitch Star, hello. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. If you subscribe during the stream, you get to have a miniature confetti explosive go off in my closet, so that's fun. But g'day, nice to see you. How are you doing? This lag is going to be the end of me. I think I'm going to throw my computer off of a tall building. I mean, honestly, my inspiration is kind of cliche, but it's Markiplier. He heard my comment on one of his videos and it boosted my emotions for a week, which is a long time for me. Well, it's not embarrassing. I mean, it totally makes sense. You know, when I was younger, you know, it's embarrassing, but I was admittedly like a large fan of PewDiePie. And when you watch those YouTubers and stuff when you're younger, as an adult, you know, or as a teenager, you know, they are the people who like inspire you to want to create stuff and to post it on the internet. This lag, I can't even. Wow. This is bad. This is really bad. I might have to end the stream prematurely, it's that bad. In fact, I haven't really talked about it publicly before, but Mark's actually saved me from suicide a while ago when everything was crashing down and I was so sick. Wow. That's yeah, that is very intense to say, but I mean, it's really great that, you know, you're still here and that you decided against making that decision, and that, you know, a content creator like Markiplier could really help bring you out of that slump. I haven't even told my parents about it, and now I just shouted it into a stream, so yeah. Oh, well, I mean, you don't need to feel that embarrassed. There aren't that many people here. It's a fairly private, small community, so you can feel safe. Safe and sound here. You know, safety in this chat abounds. And lag also abounds in this chat. For fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake. I suck at Smash.
Thanks, Trav. More pressing issues, but thank you. If the lag doesn't let up within the next 5 minutes, I'm probably gonna have to like call it quits on the Adobe Animate. It's just difficult because normally my computer runs fine. The only problem right now is the fact that you know, I've got a stream software running. I'm connected up to YouTube. I'm actually streaming something, and at the same time my laptop is running a tablet and Adobe Animate. So yeah, it's fairly intensive. But you can do it all, girl. Come on. You got this. Alright, there we go. Now we can fix up our line work. I guess Glitchstar kind of dropped in then dropped out. It's good while they were here. Au revoir. Plugged in Pug says, do you have an internal computer fan? Computer knowledge activates. I do. It is absolutely blaring right now. But I also have an external fan which I really should use, but I don't use as much as I should. I don't think it's an issue of overheating. I think it's very much more of a it's doing too much sort of thing. Like right now I'm trying to draw even the smallest little lines and it's just taking so long. Another problem is also probably the fact that what's it called? Flash is a vector-based program, and vector images are significantly more difficult to render than normal images. Use it, you twat. It won't help. If anything, it might just strain my computer more. Because it's another thing for my laptop to think about. Because you have to plug the external fan into the laptop for it to work. The only thing that it will do is it will cool it down. And that'll be good if it's an overheating problem, but I don't think it is. Try turning your stream latency down. The quality won't look the greatest, but I'm sure it will help. I actually don't know how to do that. I'm not very technically proficient. I mean, I know what I'm doing. I'm a master of my craft. You don't even worry about it. It's fine. Unless you're not using OBS, then in that case, big oof. No, I'm not using OBS, actually. What's up with these lines going through the lines? I have a feeling, and a bad feeling at that,
tonight's gonna be a good night.
Thank you, Trap. I have a bad feeling that the vector-based line work might have changed through the save file, which happens more often than you'd think, and it's always a big oof. Ah, hello, Kristen. You came right at the tail end of the stream. Oh, rest in peace. I'm probably not going to be sticking around much longer, sadly. Anastasia is watching. Oh.
Is that the cat?
Yes, it's the kitten.
Aww.
Oh, big shout out to Anastasia. So cute. Unbearably cute. I can't even. I wonder if that would be a thing. I wonder if something can be so cute that it, like, makes you combust. Could that be a thing?
You do that to me sometimes.
Aww. Also sick, but aww.
No, it's serious. I'm really dying because you're too cute.
Aww. You're silly. Yeah, what's up with all these lines going over the top of other lines? Like, get the fuck out of here. Wow, Krypton got thick legs. Is it too thick? I'm not sure. I really think that Flash might have pulled a sneaky one on me and changed the line work in the save file, because this is definitely not the line work that I chose when I made the initial lines. I'm a little bit annoyed. Thicky. Yeah, man, Krypton got thick. New sub, Uwu. Oh! You're a new sub. Okay. In that case, you know what time it is, squad fam. I forgot because I saw you on the Discord. I didn't realize that you were a new sub. Alright. So you get to decide. Party popper at the camera, at the microphone, or up in the air. Thank you for letting me know, because if you didn't, then we might have forgotten about you. Trav, that's against occupational health and safety.
This isn't an occupation. You don't get paid.
XD. What?
You know, because of the X and D.
Yeah. Haha. But I mean, like, should I do the party popper at the camera, in the air, or at the microphone? Cast your votes now. You decide. I fucking love these party popper things. Like, they're dangerous and they might hurt me one day, but I really do like them. Come on, lag. Oop. That's alright, you can figure it out. You decide. Alright, well, Kara suggested Mike. So we got one vote.
I want into the camera.
Okay. I've accepted the fact that I'm never going to have a realistic art style. It always turns out horrible, so I'm aiming to perfect my anatomy before I change my style. There's nothing wrong with a cartoon style, my dude. Cartoon styles are great, you know? Just because something doesn't look like the Mona Lisa doesn't mean it's not artistically intelligent. If Kirsten doesn't suggest where the party popper should go, we're gonna go with the mic, because Kara's the only one that's made a suggestion.
I said camera.
You don't count.
What?
You didn't comment it.
I'll comment it.
Okay, you do that.
Once I beat them.
Alright. Okay, fine, Mike. Alright, here we go. 3. Alright, by the way, if anyone's listening with headphones, this is like your warning. Like, be prepared. 3, 2, 1. Oh, God damn. Woo! Party! Welcome to the Mad Family. I gotta get more party poppers. Get the weaves! Dude. Maddie Daddy the Mike's weave is looking pretty lit right now, I must admit. Looking pretty beautiful. Earape pong. It is pretty loud, admittedly. I mean, imagine being in my situation. I'm the one sitting here. Oh my gosh, I just realized we are like 2 party poppers away from finishing the bag. My mum legit just came into my room. I tried to show her the pic you made, and she said cool and left. She gave me food, but she treats me like an animal, only gives me food but no love. Oof. Oh, that's pretty awful. That's no good. Yeah. On a lighter note, we've only got 2 party poppers left in this bag, so it'd be pretty neat if we could finish the bag this stream somehow. And that would mean that we've
Maybe I can subscribe.
Have you not subscribed?
No.
You're not subscribed?
Nope.
Well, yeah, maybe you should. Okay, that's
Not
fine.
really my style.
Oof, I will give you love. That's sad. Hugs. Yeah, give Crockpot some love, man. Give Crockpot some love and attention and some hugs. They seem like they need it. But yeah, if we can, like, get rid of the last 2 party poppers, that would be pretty crazy. Not gonna lie. Now that is a lot of love, Max Valentine. That is exactly the amount of love that we need.
Why don't you give me that love?
Because only humans deserve that kind of love. Alright. I don't know how we're gonna get rid of the last 2 party poppers. But if we did, that would be pretty lit. I may not be your mum, but consider me your friend. Aww. That's super sweet. No, I don't deserve love. Yes, you do. Don't do that. I don't deserve love crap. You do, 100%. Well, hopefully you can feel the love through this OC gift that I'm giving you. I hope you really like it. Except for the fact that the line work. Can Anastasia have one? Yes, Anastasia can have a party popper. I think Anastasia deserves a party popper, as long as it doesn't scare her. I wouldn't want to scare the little babe. The little baby. Alright. Anastasia can have a party popper. Where should it go, Kara? Ah, you didn't think about that, did you? No. Not that loud. Okay. It's pretty loud for me. I don't know about you guys, but it's pretty thick. Alright. Alright. Warning for anyone who's got headphones on. 3, 2, 1. Woo!
Ow, my eardrum!
That's right.
It was so loud. I can't hear anything.
Oh, look at this wave! Look at this. Alright, we got 1 party popper left. I want to see if we can get rid of it. And that would mean that we've gone through an entire bag of party poppers in 2 streams. That would be pretty mental. Not even gonna lie. Like, goddamn. Ack, I'm red. I hope you like the love that you're getting. I'm gonna stream after this so I can continue animating this one thing. That is a good idea, and I would encourage people to go check out Snazzy Fox's stream. Oh, you changed your name. Alright. Can I get my dog to click the sub button? I mean, sure. If your dog can subscribe. How many are we at now anyway? Let's go and check. Yeah, we're at 113. Wow. I don't even know. Do one for my chicken. It's my dinner. Aw. Sad. Do it. Do it. Fuzzu. Hello, Fuzzu. Welcome back. I remember you from last stream. Welcome to today's stream. Today we are doing nothing of any particular importance. Trying to get rid of the last party popper, actually. Which is kind of important, but not like massively. You know. Mildly important. Yay. But if we don't get rid of it, we'll do it for all of everybody in the chat's pets. So, I think that'd be pretty cute. Because all pets deserve party poppers.
Even Georgie?
Why the fuck is Funhouse in my recommended? Who's NPC? G'day NPC, welcome. I can't tell if you're actually a bot. Probably not. But welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. If you subscribe during the stream, you get a party popper. It's pretty lit. I mean, it's a good stream, just don't know why it's recommended. Ah, well, I don't know. I guess YouTube's kind of like, hey, you're doing a good job.
Get out of here, NPC. We don't want you.
Hey! We're not racist to NPCs here.
Oh, I am.
We believe in all levels of playable character.
Get that PP frogman out.
Did you just call Pepe PP?
Yeah, that's how you say it, PP. PP the frog.
Okay, Trav. That's enough for you. Doggo Go Barker, holy Mike Weave is huge. I know, right? Look at this. That's great. Like I was saying before, my profile picture is a bomb-ass Pepe. Yeah. Like I was saying before, we've got one party popper left, and if we can get that party popper to go off, then that means that we've done an entire packet, and also it means we've got a pretty thick, pretty lit weave going on here. Alright. I just wanted to get your opinion, Crockpot. What's your opinion on the color choice of your character thus far? Hey kids, who wants to spam yee in the chat? Oh dear. My dog is watching TV. Yeah. Let's see how we're doing thus far. If we've hit 214. We did hit 214. Oh my lord. Do you know what that means? That means we get to do the last party popper. NPC, did you subscribe? Because if you did subscribe, that means we can do the last party popper. Oh, look at that! Woo! Dude, lit. Alright. NPC, do you want your party popper to be into the camera, into the microphone, or up in the air? I'm the reason it's 214. You're welcome. Thank you. I really appreciate that. She thunk. Yes. Popper. But this also means, Trav, this means we need to go to the store and get more party poppers for the next stream.
What?
I know.
Okay.
Alright, microphone. Alright, here we go. Last one of the packet. Holy shit. 3, 2, 1. Hey!
My other eardrum.
Fuck your eardrums. Look at the weave. This is perfect. This is beautiful. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we can do some ASMR. We're gonna do some crunching sounds on the microphone with the weave. It is a thick pile of confetti. I'm just waiting for, like, one day we're gonna have a stream where we do lots and lots of party poppers, and we can literally just cover the microphone in confetti. That'd be pretty lit. That'd be pretty lit. The weave be complete. It is complete. You know, you guys have done, I'm pretty happy this showed up in my recommendation. I like your drawing and the weird environment here. I appreciate it. This drawing's actually a fan art for one of my subs who did a shout out for me. Normally I do animation, and normally I don't draw furries, but hey, it's nice to do something different, for once. I'm glad you like the environment here. We stream twice a week, and we get up to no good, and I post, stuff that really isn't for kids, but, lots of kids watch it, so, I don't know, what are you gonna do? But yeah, I'm really glad that YouTube recommended me, and I'm really glad that you joined. Hey, my mother just saying Krypton's ears are lighter than her skin and she has a scar on her leg. Fix her, please. You don't have to, though. Alright. I will fix that. Yeah, I did notice that she had that scar on her leg, and I'll make sure I fix that. You don't normally draw fairies, huh? Kara, we're not going to bring that up here. Thank you very much.
No, I don't want to know. What's that about?
No. You know what that's about.
I'm not sure, actually.
Okay. Well, we're not going to talk about it.
Listen, you can come out as a furry on stream.
I'm not a furry. And I've got nothing against furries.
Yeah,
I think
you're scaly.
Jesus Christ. I think furries are great. Kara! I'm not shouting you ramen this week. That's gonna be your punishment. For being mean. I don't know, dude. It's always furries saying that they aren't a furry.
True.
Look, I just had that one furry OC that one time. Alright? We're gonna be chill. We're gonna be chill, squad fam. Alright? This lag is too much. This is too much. I literally can't do anything. Like, I'm pressing Control Z and my computer's not doing anything. That's how bad the lag is. Oh, and then it's like, okay, fine, you can just use this instead. Cheers. Squad fam, I see you watch Jack's films. I actually don't. I just... Also, I'm a fam squad guy. Well, that's great. You can actually join the fam squad in the Discord. That's pretty great. We get up to lots of no good there. I have a few furry OCs myself. So does that make you a bit of a furry OC expert? Max Valentine? Now I just can't stop thinking about what Kara was alluding to. Please sub to Pewds, he needs help. Pewds does not need any more help than he's already getting. He's gonna reach 100 million subscribers. That's way too much power than anybody else needs.
PewDiePie's a Nazi.
Oof. Okay, I just wanted to pop in again. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Night. Good night, Doggo Barco. Play Minecraft on stream. You know, if I hit a certain amount of subscribers, I'll do anything on stream. Except not anything, because that sounds bad.
Anything?
No.
You watch Cat in the Hat on stream? Are we gonna get that raunchy?
That's a bit intense. I don't think I'm ready to go that far. Bro, read my comments about this pic. Which one? Also, her eye is a fade between pink and yellow. Yes, it's a pastel. Alright. I'll keep working on it. I'm probably not going to be able to finish it today. Just because I don't know how much longer my computer can continue doing this. It's trying its best, alright? God damn. I love when I'm doing something more complex like animation. My computer's totally fine with it, but then when I want to do something simple like draw a character, it's like,
While streaming to the internet.
Well, I mean, listen, when you put it that way.
Whilst using a tablet, you know, whilst doing all this other stuff, like, you're doing a lot of stuff, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised that my computer's having a hard time coping.
Get that loan from Centrelink, and then maybe you can just get a proper computer.
I'm seriously considering it. Just got a nice comment on one of my videos. That's always nice. Open PUBG at full settings. I'm gonna do a stream where I animate and I play games and I don't know. I'm gonna export a Premiere Pro video, and I'm gonna do, and it's all gonna be done over the course of 24 hours. And my laptop's gonna have to handle all of it.
You're gonna kill it. That sounds like murder.
Should it be illegal?
Yes.
My computer's hardly handling this. God damn. I open up my phone and I see a hairy ass thigh. Nice. 24 hours stream. Lol, it's beautiful. Actually, I wouldn't be averse to doing a 24-hour stream if, like, I was bordering on, like, a really big milestone.
10,000.
Yeah, like, if we were getting to, like, 10,000k, oh, well, 10k, I'd probably be willing to do, like a 24-hour stream. I mean, granted, it'd be the death of me, and I don't know how I'd survive, but I'd be willing to do it. Where was it? Also, her eyes are fade between pink and yellow. Yes, it's pastel. Alright. I've got the thing here. Ah, yep, I see it. Alright, the actual, like, iris itself. Y'all ever open Google in public and then everyone sees all your tabs full of Waluigi fanfic and fan art? Hate it when that happens. Oh, dude. My number one hate. Absolutely despise it when that shit happens, man. What do you want from me? Yeah, I hate it too. Oh, shit.
Face reveal.
Yeah, this is...
Is it gonna be missing on the green screen?
Oh, actually, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, look at that.
That's great.
It's very similar green, yeah. Of course
Yeah,
of
like course. That. Lol. I love that. Wait, does that mean I can, like, I can hide my own face in the stream and be like... That's actually quite funny. But you can see, like, the slight indentations of its arms and stuff like that on the green screen.
Yeah, the pipe and stuff.
Yeah. Like, you can tell. Well, this is fantastic. Why is it sweaty inside? Do I want to know?
This is not sweat.
Have you and Piranha Plant been having an explicit relationship?
Listen, we've been experimenting.
God damn it, John.
I'm taking it slow though. You know, it was his suggestion.
It was Piranha Plant's suggestion that you two enter a...
Yes.
It's a PG stream. It's a PG stream. Alright. Alright, the Piranha Plant's going to the side there. How long have we been going now? We are now at 2 hours. Yeet. I thought we would have been at around, like, 2.5 hours now. Okay, so this is scary. My OC Krypton has a girlfriend called Cotton, and some people on this earth draw porn of them. Why my fandom? I don't want this. Give it an Italian accent. Not gonna lie, I would bust a nut to Piranha Plant. I'm glad everyone is enjoying Piranha Plant's presence on this stream. You know, Piranha Plant's been out of work lately. Times have been rough. You know, Piranha Plant had to turn to things that he's not particularly proud of. And Trav came along and, you know, he just had to take advantage of that. Does piranha plant have a thick tongue? Piranha plant doesn't really have any tongue. It's just kind of like a blackness. We ain't making this a PG stream. It's PG-13 plus. Yeah, piranha plant doesn't really have a tongue. Piranha plant's just kind of like... What if piranha plant was to steal the Daddy Mike's weave? Planet Piranha was suffering during the Great Depression in more ways than economic. Their daughter Peach was on their way out of high school. They were looking to attend college. Not only was the beautiful story with a beautiful ending. Financial pain hurting him, his wife was looking to leave. Within years, he ended up homeless. Oh boy. This is possibly one of the saddest stories I've ever heard. I'm a busted nut. Where's Daddy Sack? Daddy Sack can come forward if we so choose. By the way, Crockpot, is this too vivid or does it need to be more pastel? He later on committed suicide. Press F for Piranha Plant. Can we get an F in the chat for Piranha Plant? Poor Piranha Plant. Well, I mean, he couldn't have committed... Well, he's going to commit suicide. Right now, he's just in a really gross sexual relationship with my boyfriend.
I could say the same for you.
Big oof. You think I give a fuck? I don't. There we go. Someone once unironically drew my fan art and I cried. Dude, when I got fan art given to me last stream, that like blew my mind. Which, by the way, if anyone wants to create fan art, you can post it in the Discord post art here thing. And I'll post it at the end of my videos and you'll get credited and linked in the description and everything like that. So, like, yeah, that's pretty awesome. He jumped off the edge in Smash. Alright, it's 1:14.
That's not the only Smash we do.
Trav! Grab stylus. Alrighty. I think we're almost done with this.
Legit though, one day we can do a competition stream if we have like enough people, where you describe what I look like and people have to guess with fan art.
Oh yes.
And whoever wins, I will pay personally if it gets the closest.
Yep.
Legit. Because no face reveal.
No face.
Also, Kara can't do it because she just like added me on Instagram. So yeah.
Oh.
She's disqualified.
She's disqualified. So now Kara knows what you look like.
Yeah.
Alright. Bam. Alright, can I win? Mean! I don't know why, but Krypton looks pissed and I love it. I'm glad you love it. I'm glad. I still need to add the shadowing and everything like that. NPC says, and everyone knows the DS is the superior digital drawing device. PictoChat was possibly the best art program ever created. And it was so good that the government had to shut it down. That's how good it was. Oh, there's leftover, like, confetti down here. God damn. Like, Trav sends me nudes regularly, so I feel like I can't enter. Ugh. Damn it! Trav! He's gone now, so... I can agree with that statement. If my laptop is willing to cooperate, we can maybe get the shadows done this stream and finish this art piece up. I figured out a low opacity light highlights the other day. Ooh, hell yeah. Just real quick though, for Crockpot, if everybody has a sub to me, I'm close to 400. I'm all for people subbing to each other, but I'd really prefer it if, we didn't use this chat as like a self-promotion space, please. Yeah. Alright. So we're gonna go in and get started on the thick shading. 10 more. Oof. XD. I have. Alright. Sorry, you just have 390 and Alright, well, good luck on that, my dude. Anytime you click your tongue, I get Hereditary flashback, so I like... Hereditary was lit. Hereditary was so good. Hey, so since your bio says you live in Australia, what's the existential dread like knowing you could fall off the edge? It's pretty terrifying, dude, not gonna lie. I mean, on a regular day-to-day basis, I practically wake up every day wondering if today's my day to fall off the edge. Because, you know, just last week, someone that I knew fell off of the edge of the earth. So it is definitely a very scary thing. The confetti stuff looks like a big ass dick for the draw. Oh my god, it does. No. No. Oh no. Sad. Oh damn. Here I was thinking it was gonna be a PG stream. Lol, I have a subscriber who legit comments on my videos just to advertise, but I know him in real life and I feel like he gonna beat my ass if I block his comments. Yeah, I mean, like I totally understand wanting to, like, promote your stuff, but at the same time, like, I would really prefer it if, my chat wasn't, like, a space for that. Not to mention, though, I mean, I am literally drawing, I am drawing Crockpot's OC, so I feel like that's a pretty big shout out if ever there was one. Fuck off precision mode. Yeah, so... I mean, I think it's just a matter of, like, stream etiquette. The dick. The confetti looks like a dick. Apparently. And I'm inclined to agree. It does look fairly phallic. Not even gonna lie. I want to ride, not gonna lie. Be pretty interesting. Get some Krypton porn going on here. The speed of my thing is actually going to be the death of me. Like, I'm gonna end my own life, and in my suicide note, it's gonna say my computer was too slow. And make sure you hit him with that no homo. 100%. Hey, you gotta remind people, you know? Come on! Work with me here, laptop. You've got like one fucking job. And by one job, I mean, like, 10 jobs at the same time, so, you know, make of that what you will. Yes, homo. There should be more homo. Let's get more homo going in the chat. Come on. You can do it, laptop. You're only juggling like 12 things at once. You'll be fine. This song is a bomb-ass song about kissing your homies. Well, people can go check that out. I can't check it out right now, though. Oh my god, the lag. I can't even. I actually can't. Like, it's just making it worse than if I didn't do it at all. Jesus Christ. Come on, work with me. Need to get the shadow of that breastage. The problem with the lag is that because it just decides to stop rendering the stroke, if I go over lines, I can't tell until the line has rendered. And then it's like, a surprise! What would your advice be to the people in the chat who are struggling to cope with existence and dealing with their lives each and every day? Oof. That's a pretty full-on question. Honestly, I've got no idea. It's really hard to say. I mean, I've been in pretty dark places before, but having said that, I never really know. I never really know what to say in terms of like how to cope with being in a really dark place. I think sometimes you just kind of have to ride it out. Grayscale, you have subscribed, and I am really sorry to say that we don't have any party poppers left. But it's really awesome to see that you've subscribed. Oh, I'm so sorry, Grayscale. I wish I had a party popper left for you, but we actually ran out today. Thank you so much for subscribing, though. Welcome to the Mad family. It's pretty crazy here. Pretty unruly, and we get up to no good. That's this family. But you've also subscribed right at the very tail end of the stream, because like it is pretty much winding down now. But it's really awesome to see that. Oh my gosh, I just made the whole table shake. It's really awesome to see another subscriber right at the end. But if you tune into the next stream, I'll be able to do a party popper for you. I just saw on stream that the whole thing shook. I feel like my stream thing is not updating properly. Spartan, I find solace in some of the fandoms I'm in. Having common interests is awesome. Yes, that's a good one, for sure. Having people who like share common interests is really valuable. Plugged in Pug, I saw Sleepy Kink's remake meme. Oh, that's for Plugged in Pug, yep. But yeah, I don't really know what to say to the question of what advice can I give for people who are going through like a really, really, really rough time right now. Except for the fact that maybe you should go see a professional. And maybe you should reach out to family and friends who are really important to you and who you feel like would understand. Yeah. When is the next stream? The next stream is on Saturday in Australia, and if you live in America, it's on Friday. Because, like, that's kind of like the thing.
Excuse me, Maddie.
Oh, shit.
These motherfuckers have subscribed like a week ago. Still haven't gotten their party poppers.
Do you guys want your party poppers?
Come
here, my children!
They do. They earned it.
Hey guys, so we got my fur babies here today. Here are the fur children. For those of you who haven't met the ferrets before, this is Georgie and Stannis.
Mm-hmm.
They're our babies.
Mm-hmm.
Grayscale, I have the need to assert dominance. Kara's like, yay, babies! Oh, what do they think of the piranha plant? I wonder. It's like, ah!
Is piranha plant on the... Oh, it's delayed. Yeah.
There we go. Did they just wake up? Did you just wake up, little man?
They were just kind of like napping. They weren't like asleep, but they were just kind of chilling.
Did you just wake up? Alright, I'm gonna do the rest of the stream with them on my shoulder, if they'll stay.
Georgie is gonna...
Oh, Stannis, no! I got you, baby. Alright. Yeah, for people who haven't met my fur children before, here we go.
No.
This one here, the fat one, this is Georgie, like from It. And the skinny, angry one here, this is Stannis. Alright, little boys.
From Game of Thrones.
I love you.
Yeah, little children.
They are little children. They're feeling heavier than normal. Have you
guys
noticed
gaining
that?
weight? I noticed Georgie is hella fat.
Georgie's got
He's
such
actually
a
got a bit of
tum-tum.
weight to him now. Like,
I know, he's thick.
Stannis feels like an ideal weight, but like Georgie, it's like, ugh.
I know, he's
He's
so
actually, like,
fat.
heavy.
Like, when I was holding them out to the camera, I noticed, I was like, damn, like,
When they
Georgie,
were, like,
you gotta
when they were
slow
just
down,
babies,
buddy.
They were like nothing.
I
They
know.
were just like little, just like half a kilo, like barely anything.
Oh, look at Stannis, he's just having a sweep. Oh. I haven't been looking at the chat because, yeah, try a therapist. I had one for a while and it helped, but you have to be honest. That was my big problem. They protect, they attack, but most importantly, they have lots of fur on their back. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. You have notifications on. Awesome, dude.
Kara's just spamming babies.
Babies! Babies! Oh, damn. I'm a YDGE Lord. Oh, Edge Lord. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna finish this up. The lag is so real. Honestly, like, it's so bad. It's like, goddamn. It's intolerable. You love them. I know you do. They're very, very cute. But we are coming up to, like, I'm pretty sure we're coming up to, like, 3 hours in stream.
Kara, when are you gonna meet the babies?
When she has time. Alright. So yeah, if anyone has anything in particular to say, you might as well say it now, because I think we're coming to the end of the stream. Thank you very much for subscribing, Grayscale. I'm so sorry that I didn't have a party popper left over for you. Yeah, so much hate. Do you guys get notifications on when people chat on live stream? I don't, but I'm watching the live stream live. The live chat, so... So here in my part of the Freedom Land, in the land of the diabetes and Coca-Cola, it's late at night and my phone is almost dead, so I'm gonna go to bed. Stream was really fun though. I will try and come on next time. Hell yeah, really awesome to have you here, NPC. We're just coming down to the end of the stream anyway, so, yeah, yeetus deetus, we need to have a fetus deletus. Excellent. The artwork for Crockpot will be posted on Discord before the end of the day, and if anyone has anything in particular that they want me to look at or have critiqued, chuck that in the Discord or drop the link in the Discord and I will get onto that. But yeah, have a good day.
Good stream, lads.
Yeah, good stream, everybody. Have a good day, ladies and gents. Have a good one, and I'll see you around. Eventually, right?